just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
Everyone, let's welcome to the show, Ketchup.
Ooh, that was spicy. Ooh, man, ketchup.
Don't make it weird, Jay. That's not how I want to start the show.
How is it going, my fine friends out there? How are you all doing? Hi, itty bitty sarcastic faves, of course. Thank you, Robert Tower, for being here. How are you, sarcastic one, Jack's mom? Hello, my friends. How are you? Texas Sun Girl, good morning to you. Jay is a weirdo. Yeah, I know, faves.
That's weird.
I tell you. Hey, Fru, how are you? Good morning to you, Fru. And itty bitty, I'm blocked. You're not blocked. I see you right now, itty bitty. Hi, TK.
We don't block people around here.
Hi, French Psycho. How are you, crusty old witch? Don't make it weird first thing, Jay. I know. Hi, Dirk. How are you? And Rick. Hi, Jay. Meh. Hi, Linda Harvey. How are you, my friend? I hope you all are doing well. Strange little badger. I do want to thank all of you fine folks. Hi, Amofia Rose. How are you, my friend? How are you? Kim Bryant is here. How are you? But yes, this morning is Wade Wilson Day, so we don't do a whole lot of the hell stuff. Hi, little Miss Muppet. How are you, my friend? I do want to say this is going to be a disappointment. Yesterday can't be beaten. You know, I tell you, it was rough on my voice, and I was going to start this off by saying thank you, my friends, for supporting this channel. Hi, Michael R. For supporting this channel and supporting us, because yesterday was epic. I lost my voice nearly. It was terrible, but it was wonderful because you fine folks, I will have to say, you've supported this channel. You've supported Ketchup and Star, Faves, of course, Rosalind Duke, who comes on the show, and you've supported us. Hi, softly spoken one.
And Rogue.
You have Rogue Mama. Hi, Lori loves Montana. How are you? And no, because of you fine folks, for Fleabag's birthday, she had a wonderful birthday, and she got $705 in super chats in my pocket for these wonderful birthday songs that she received. 67 of them, by the way. Thank you so much, my friends. It just really goes to show the support behind our show and the wonderful work that you fine folks do, just being in the chat, supporting us, being our friends. And you know, whether you do a super chat or whether you just hit the like button, all right, or whether you just subscribe and listen later on, it's all the same to us. But we appreciate you so much for what you do for the show. Me and of course Ketchup, Star, and Faves, and Rogue, and Rosalind Duke. All right, we really do appreciate you so much. Everyone who's ever been on panel over here, we all appreciate you. So thank you so much for that. It was a fun day.
Yeah.
It was a show.
You guys are amazing. Like,
Yes.
seriously, it never, like, you amaze me over and over again with your generosity, and honestly, the show wouldn't be anything near what it is without the chat.
Well, it's not just that. All the fine stuff that you folks send me to share on a regular basis, I can't even get to it all. There's always too much. And I'm like, Well, I have to do my portion of the show too. Otherwise, it's not really a show if I'm just doing everyone else's stuff. But you guys send me so much cool stuff. And how much did Felicia get on her show? I don't know, probably a couple $100. I didn't count it up. I don't know. And I don't even really care. I hope she did well. I mean, it was her birthday, and I like having we had a good birthday day for her as well.
I know she had like 6 or 7 different desserts
Yeah,
at her birthday party.
bunch of desserts.
I know that.
They spoke cryptically about, I guess, I don't know, Megan Fox owes Lips a shit ton of money. I don't know what they're talking about.
I think she's talking about the $368 kajillion.
Yeah, I'm very confused. I guess there was maybe a filing. I don't know. I'm very confused. I've seen nothing. So
I don't know, but Lips and Chips were over there for her party, so I'm sure that they were saying a bunch of stuff to save face while they were there.
Oh, I'm sure they were spinning some shit while they were visiting their pets.
Yeah, exactly.
Once again, I don't really watch the Saturday night shows. I don't need to. It's a waste of my time. It
wasn't great.
No, it wasn't anything great. It was terrible. I mean, I fast forward through, I don't know, 20 minutes, and I was like, man, I don't know. They're talking about Tug a little bit. And then, everything like that. It's not a show.
Fast forwarded through the show, and I listened to the whole freaking thing. How dare you? You never want me to fast forward through anything, or you never want me to quit early. When I beg you, can I quit early? You don't let me. What the hell, Jay?
You know what happened? I didn't work my desk last night. I was busy. And so, no, I really put the whole thing on hold because I actually had to work for about 2 hours. All right. And then,
oh, that's terrible.
And then things calmed down a little bit. But no, when I walked in the door, I was like, oh shit, man, I'm doing Houston. And I was running the Houston area. I didn't have to do my own job though. They passed that off to somebody else. Nice. And so I was just running Houston, or, well, let's just say the Texas, New Mexico area. And it was very busy when I got there. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, this sucks. But fortunately, things calmed down quite a bit. And no, it was actually a very nice night at work, to be honest with you. It's just the first hour and a half, 2 hours, oh man, I was really, really busy. And so I was just like, shit, this sucks. But Saturday nights are like that for me a lot, because a lot of times I get thrown onto some other desk but at least I was working the Texas area, which I do know fairly well. And yeah, we got through it. So that was your fault I was stuck by a train. Yes, Fru. Yes, I will take the credit for that. I will take the credit, full credit. Hi, French Psycho. Hi, Christine. How are you? I see people showing up here. Good morning to all you folks. And Muppet Angela, member for 4 months. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for sticking with us for 4 months. And also, Muppet Angela says, I was busy. Belated birthday greetings to Flea. Oh, yes. We always like the belated birthdays as well. Thank you, Muppet Angela. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the 2. Yeah, she hung out. Thank you, Muppet Angela. She hung out with she hung out with Lips. She hung out with Lips' whole family. Doritos came up with the kids. Of course, Ray Boner Crusher was there with daughter in hand. Also, Tori was there. It was a packed house. Ollie was there, of course. Squirt Dump was there. They did a grill out. They had some cake. All right, very nice time. Hey, Rogue Mama's here. Hi, Rogo. Rugu. I said Rogo. Hi, Rugu. How are you, my friend? How are you? Hey, the Body Watcher's here, just waking up, or at least my bladder woke me up. Well, it happens, It happens. I had to look around 318. How are you, my friend? Today we dive back into Wade Wilson. All right. Now, I know Fleabag would like my entire morning show to be just about her every single day of the week, but no, She gets 3 streams a week from Just J Hip. All right, 3 out of my 8 streams a week. That's all she gets. You stop it. You stop it. Stop being so demanding. Hey, strange little bell here. How are you? And Denise Mellon in office here. How are you? Now, if you don't know about Wade Wilson, we've been covering. Wade Wilson decided that he was going to go to the bar one night with his girlfriend, fresh out of prison, one might say. And well, he hooked up with a girl, went to her home, eventually killed her. And then he got in her car and drove and picked up another gal and killed her. And then he went and beat up his girlfriend, okay, and nearly could have killed her. All right. Then, he ended up breaking into a house, spending some time in this house, calling his dad and begging for an Uber. And then his dad turned him in. We may get to his dad's testimony today. I think so. So that should be interesting. We'll get to his dad's actual testimony, which is good. And then I'm not going to share it today, but there is the actual interview that his dad did talking about Wade Wilson after the trial. We'll cover that as well. And basically his inside thoughts on his child. Hi, MQ. How are you? How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. It's still hard to believe Janet Jackson and Felisa read the same daily horoscope. Yeah, well, actually, Megan Fox, actress, same birthday as Fleabag. Foreshadowing. That was the funniest thing I've ever heard. That was the funniest thing I ever heard.
Well, I was confused by the whole Tug was so upset thing about her birthday. Like, what?
I have no clue.
I missed that completely.
I have no clue what the living hell she's talking about. Hi, Tammy J. Good morning to you, Tammy J. and Terry Bear. How are you, my friends? How are you? Let me see. I thought I missed somebody came in. Did I miss somebody? Rick, hi, Rick. Oh, M. Marsh, how are you, my friend? How are you? Good morning to all you fine folks. But yes, today is the day where we do Wade Wilson. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Felisa, I don't have time for you today. All right, I understand every show you do has to involve Just J Hip, Jeremy Hales, and Megan and Tug, Shizzy Wisnut, and possibly Rosalind Duke for some very weird reason. All right, and I don't know. Rosalind Duke doesn't cover her, so a little confused on that one, but very obsessed with Rosalind Duke. I don't know why she doesn't cover the spares. So anyways, but we do have a show here, and we do have, let me see, I got to get rid of that. And we got to add that. We're going to get back to our trial here. But once again, we aren't covering Wade Wilson today. We're going to go through this trial. I expect to go for about 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes today. And then you know what happens today, right, Chup Chup?
What?
What do you think happens?
I don't know.
The show ends, and then I go and
go to bed.
I get a haircut.
Oh, today's haircut day.
Haircut day. Yeah, Sheila's coming around 11-ish, maybe a little earlier. So I around 11-ish. She'll be here. Nice. So yes, it's haircut day, of course. I'll take us off screen. Let me make sure I got our closed caption up for this wonderful, wonderful show. Hi, Patty Cakes. How are you? Hi, Patty Cake. How are you? And by the way, one thing I really thought was interesting, and I'm only going to say this. When you look at all of her cease and desist orders, she copied paint chips on all of them. The one guy who's harassed the living shit out of all of us, that's who she's including on her cease and desist letter. The guy who's done his revenge porn, who said Jeremy Hills and Just J Hip have AIDS. All right. Fleabag shares a video on her show that Paint Chips pulls up of Just Jay and Jeremy Hills having apparently gay smacks together. Yes, that's who she's going to include on her cease and desist. after she shares the video that Ketchup pulls up on her show. On her show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, really? This is what you're rolling with? This is going to be adorable. I mean, I only have to show one stream. And by the way, I figured something else out as well. Do you know why she's changing all of her thumbnails?
Because she thinks it's gonna avoid her from getting messed with the AI YouTube stuff, the
No.
demonetizing thing.
Well, that's part of it. The other part is she's trying to cancel out Tammy J from her videos, from all of her thumbnails. All right, she's making an effort to cancel Tammy J. All right, but that's spoilage. That's spoilage as well, mind you.
Yeah, it is.
But no, that is what she's doing. She's trying to that's why her intro video now is so short. Doesn't want Tammy J in the intro video. She's so petty over this.
Why not go back to her original intro video then that just had her and Kendra in it?
I know. Just go back. But
and the stupid delivery of the bundle of sticks and the toilets and stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, she's just so petty and so upset. And I understand. I mean, it hurts, and by the way, hi Mo Magic. Ketchup, we're doing that thing now.
Hi Mo Magic. Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know if you thought she was gonna respond or what. So I didn't know.
Probably not. Well, and then she
not.
She had her two big co-hosts on the other night, Mo Magic and Nine Chins. The one thing Tug always wanted. I want her co-host to be Nine Chins. And now, of course, Nine Chins.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man. Let's have a little prayer when Audio Coffee comes in. I hear the UK made the last place in the Eurovision. Poor thing. What's Eurovision?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know what that is. But I hope it's going well. But no, it was interesting. Just last night, it was weird having to go in and actually work for a couple hours. And then it really calmed down because I walked in and the guy ahead of me is like, dude, it sucks, man. This is terrible. And I'm like, oh, shit, this sucks. And then, of course, after about 2 hours, it calmed down. And, of course, Just J-Hip worked everything out, made magic happen, of course, as I always do, making the magic happen. And yes, we got out all of our trains in a reasonable amount of time. And I didn't even derail anything. No.
Hey, have you seen Dragon's Gravy pop in here this morning yet?
I thought I saw Dragon's Gravy very, very early on, possibly.
Because Dragon's Gravy, I need to get a hold of you. Is your email on your YouTube channel? Because it's very, very important. I need to send you something.
Well, I got an email, or what was the message earlier I got from Faves? Faves sent me something. Oh, Miyagi wanted Ketchup to check her DMs, Jay.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah, she was trying
to... It might be about what I need to talk to Dragon's Gravy for.
Dragon's Gravy says I'm here but sleepy. Yeah, she's trying to slide into your DMs.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna send you an email. And whenever you can check it, that would be awesome. I mean, it doesn't have to be like, right this minute or anything.
Oh, yeah. Anytime. Hi, Rosie T. How are you? How are you doing today? And also, I just saw someone else pop in. Rosie T. and Lisa Farr. Hi, Lisa Farr. How are you, my friend? Bulgaria 1 says MQSSS. All right. Well, I don't know what that means either, but Well, congratulations to Bulgaria, one of my favorite countries ever. I've always been a big fan of Bulgaria, but also all the countries that start with the letter B.
You're stupid.
Hi, Tracy Spencer. How are you? Let's get into our trial rewatch. All right, because once again, oh, here we go. Let's see how this goes here.
It's just the clothing that was set on top of your kitchen counter. Is that clothing does that belong to your husband?
Oh, it's soccer. Okay.
And so you don't recognize those or know where they would have come from?
No.
But again, they weren't there when you left?
No.
Looking at 37F, do you recognize that belt?
Honestly, no. I don't pay too much attention to belts.
All right. And when we look back at, actually,
Oh, I better speed this up a little bit.
37G, did you leave your cupboards open?
No.
Did you leave your cupboards open?
37H, it appears there's some White Claw empty cans and some like a plastic Solo cup. Did you?
I guess I should preface this.
Ooh, Grandma likes her White Claws.
Oh yeah. This lady is the person who Wade Wilson broke into her house, and now they're going through her house to describe what Wade Wilson did inside of this person's house prior to being arrested. Okay, prior to being arrested. All right, so there we go on that one. Just wanted to preface who we're actually interviewing here. Wade Wilson, after killing all these people, beating up his girlfriend, went and broke into a house and then stayed there for, I don't know, 12 hours and went through their shit. And now these are just pictures of the shit that he had gone through. And by the way, stole some clothing and ate their food. He's going to get charged for petty theft on this one. You can't be eating other people's food. That's wrong. That's wrong. Yeah. I caught people sneaking into my house trying to eat my chicken skins. I didn't like it. Hi, Cynthia. How are you, my friend? 103 people here. Tickle that like button for Just J-Hip and Ketchup. I appreciate it. Thank you, my friends.
Did you leave those empty cans in your cupboard there?
No.
And did you ever keep White Claw cans in your cupboard in that area?
No.
Then 37I, there are 5 empty cans of White Claw. Are those alcoholic beverages?
Yes.
It's like a seltzer.
Yes.
And did you and your husband have some drinks before you got on the airplane?
No.
Okay.
Those are in the
And
refrigerator.
so were those White Claws left out empty when you left?
No.
So all these are different from how you left.
Yes. Those are all full and in the refrigerator.
And about how much does a White Claw cost?
I think about $15. It did
What?
probably more now.
Now, did you end up, both you and your husband, give a statement to law enforcement?
When?
Did you just tell them about what happened when they contacted you or that you didn't give him permission?
Oh, yes, I did. I was the only one up.
We have a moment, Your Honor.
Hang on. A White Claw costs $15?
It must have been like a box, like a 12 pack
she
or
might be,
something.
yeah, she might be talking about a whole thing of that the total price of maybe the 5 he drank. Because I mean,
Maybe. I don't know. I don't buy those. I don't
Yeah,
drink
one
hardly
White
ever,
Claw.
so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one White Claw is not $15. She must be talking about the combined amount of the 5 that he drank that was listed there. So okay, there we go. Okay.
Nothing further. The state tenders a witness.
Wade, he should ask questions. These will be important.
Examination. All right. You may sit down.
Oh, no cross. We're going to skip that one.
Testaseka. I'd ask that she be excused from her subpoena.
Any objections? No objection. Be released.
I would have argued that he didn't drink the beverages. He just poured them down the toilet because he wanted to save them from drinking them. They could have made it into a we're trying to prevent alcoholism, so that's why he did it. Yeah, they should have done that. That's what I would have done as a lawyer.
Of course.
I told you I give legal analysis over here.
Yeah, you're killing it.
Oh, here's his dad. Here's his dad.
All right, sir, if you'll just face the clerk, raise your right hand. She'll swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
You can take the stand.
This should be Rich.
You may proceed.
Good morning.
He's telling him
Please
this
state
is
your
where
name
you
for the
get
record.
fucked.
Stephen Testaseca.
Mr. Testaseca, where are you employed?
I'm self-employed.
What type of work do you do?
Window and door replacement.
Are you married?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your wife's name?
Melanie.
Do you live in Fort Myers?
No, ma'am.
What city do you live in?
Lakeland.
About how far is Lakeland from Fort Myers?
2 hours.
How old are you, sir?
46.
You know someone by the name of Wade Wilson.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you know Wade Wilson?
He's my son.
How old were you when you found out you were going to be his father?
14 or 15.
How old was his mother at the time?
A year younger than me.
Now, were either of you in a position at that age to be able to raise him?
No, ma'am.
Was he placed up for adoption?
Yes, ma'am.
Who was he adopted by?
Candy and Steve Wilson.
And did they have any connection to you or Wade Wilson's mother?
You mean
Like how did they?
I don't think
Oh.
that happened,
No.
Robert.
they went to church with Wade's mother's parents?
So that was how they connected and ended up raising Wade Wilson.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do they have any other children?
Yes, ma'am. 2 daughters.
And have you spoken with them on numerous occasions?
I've spoken with Candy.
And that's his adoptive mom.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, at some point, did you and Wade Wilson connect?
Yes, ma'am.
How old was Wade Wilson when he connected with you?
18.
And was he wanting to connect with you because you were his biological father?
Yes.
And up until that point, had you ever met him?
No, ma'am.
Did you end up attempting to have a relationship with him?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he seem to want to have a relationship?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, did you have phone calls often?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have occasions where you would see each other?
No. I went up and visited him one time in Tallahassee.
What are you saying, Muppet Angela? Dad might be handsome with hair. Oh, hair has something to do with it. Muppet Angela. Rude. Rude. Maybe respect the bald people on the stream or in the chat. So rude. So rude. I talk to Candy. I say, give him my belly. So rude. Just not into bald guys. Whatever, Muppet Angela. Yeah, not according to the messages you sent me.
Not touching that.
Muppet Angela is always trying to hook up with just J-Up. But I'm married. Leave me alone, Muppet Angela. Jeez.
Okay. Now, did he often ask you for money?
Yes, ma'am.
Did your relationship turn into a situation where he was just asking for your help?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to turn your attention to Monday, October 7th of 2019. Did Wade Wilson get in touch with you
Damn it.
that day?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was it that he told you when he called?
The first time he said he needed help. He had done something that he couldn't take back.
Did he indicate that he and his girl had gotten into an argument?
Yes, ma'am.
And who was his girl that you were aware of at the time?
I just knew her as Mila.
And did it seem that he wanted your help because of this argument?
Yes, ma'am.
When he called you, were you actually at work?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you able to really give your attention and time to him to try to help him at that point?
No, ma'am.
So what did you tell him when he was asking for your help?
I just told him to call me back around dinner time. I'd be done working and we'd figure it out.
And did you at some point have a conversation with your wife about him getting in touch with you wanting your help?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, during the time that he was supposed to call, about what time was he supposed to call back?
I told him around dinner time.
Now, between the time he first called that day and dinner time, did you receive a call from a detective?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that detective looking for your son?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, when the detective was looking for your son, did you have any idea at that point of what had happened?
No, ma'am.
Did the detective want you to try to help them get in touch with your son?
She just gave me a number and said if he calls you back, we need to talk to him.
Now,
Hi, Brenda.
did he end up calling you later that evening?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did he tell you in that call that evening?
The final call,
Nope, the call before the final call.
he just told me, he did something. There was 2 people gone that would not be back. He said, I'm a killer. You know, I just told him to call me back. I just thought it was another story,
So at this point, when he says that there were 2 people that wouldn't be with us and that he was a killer, did you put a lot of weight into that?
No, ma'am.
Did you
Hi,
think he was just
Serena.
telling the story?
He's a good storyteller.
So did he then call you back a third time?
Yes, ma'am.
What time did he call you back?
It was around 10 o'clock.
I want to go back to that dinner time call. When he talked about these 2 people who were no longer with us and that he was a killer, did he show any type of remorse?
No, ma'am.
So let's go now to the 10 o'clock call. Again, your wife knew about kind of what was going on during that day.
Yes, ma'am.
And when he called back at 10, did he go into more details about what he had told you earlier?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's start with the first girl. If you could tell the jurors, what did he tell you?
He just said he met a girl at a bar. They went back to her house, hung out for a little bit, and then she fell asleep.
What did he say happened after she fell asleep?
He said he got on top of her and choked her.
What name did he call her? Did he refer to her in a derogatory term?
He said, I choked that bitch.
And what did he say he did after he choked her?
He said he stayed in the house for a little while, and then he rolled her up and was going to try to put her in her trunk, but he couldn't lift her.
Did he say why he was unable to put her in her trunk?
He said that he felt like rigor mortis had started to set in.
Oh my God.
And does rigor mortis make your body stiff? You didn't know?
I think so.
So he just told you that that was a reason that he couldn't lift her and get her into her trunk?
Yes, ma'am.
And when he said her trunk, it was the trunk of her car he was going to put her in?
Yes, ma'am.
So what did he tell you he did when he couldn't get her body into her own trunk?
He left her there and took her car.
What did he say?
I'm be honest with you. I like the yes, ma'am. This guy's pretty polite, to be honest with you. And we've seen how he's reacted to Wade Wilson when he's like, you dumb B. I mean, he goes off on Wade in a phone call. But no, I'll be honest with you. Wade Wilson's dad has had his own problems in life. Okay. But he's come out the other side. And boy, does he just seem like the most politest individual ever in this back and forth. And when we see an interview of him later on, probably not this stream, but you'll get the idea of who his dad is. Because he was in prison himself. He went through his own shit. And yeah, he came out the other side. He's doing his own thing. And he tried to be supportive the best way he could. But no, this guy, I've never met a more polite individual on the stand, given what he's here to convict his own son. All right, to be honest with you, that's what he's here for. And he turned him in, and now he's here to convict him.
About the second girl.
He said he saw her walking down the street and stopped and asked her for directions. And she got in the car with him.
What did he say happened once she got in the car with him?
He said he reached over and choked her.
And did he tell you that he choked her while he was driving?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Calvin.
Now, what did he say
Hey, Calvin.
happened after he choked her?
He said he was looking for a place to put her body.
Did he find a place where he eventually dumped her body?
Yes, ma'am.
What did
Hi,
he tell
Diane.
you about the situation when he got to the place where he was going to dump her body?
He said that he pulled her out of the car and realized that she was still breathing.
So what did
Oh
he
my
tell you
God.
he did when he realized she's still breathing?
I'm late
my
at work,
God.
so JC and LP can live. Thanks, Diane.
You're a trooper, Diane.
Without us, just a bunch of starving people around. Heaven forbid, can't get jobs. Hi, Kelly Rager. How are you? Oh man, no. he covers everything in his interview. We'll get to those at some point in time. He's very well grounded, and he understands a lot of stuff of what Wade wants to do in terms of money raising. And he raises a lot of money, folks. Wade Wilson from prison, he raises a lot of money. All right.
He said he got back in the car and ran her over until she looked like spaghetti.
As he's telling you all these things, what's his demeanor as he's telling you?
He was excited.
When you say excited, what do you mean by that?
I felt like he was wanting me to feel the way he felt about it.
Did he seem proud of it?
Yes.
Hi,
Did he
Mary.
seem to show any kind of remorse?
No, ma'am.
And was he able to go into great detail about both of these ladies' deaths?
Yes, ma'am.
The second girl that he killed and left in this lot, did he think that she would be found?
No, ma'am.
He seemed to think he did a good job hiding her body.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, the whole time that he's telling you these details, is your wife hearing any of these details?
I had the phone on speakerphone.
Now, prior to him telling you these details, how did you feel about turning him in to law enforcement?
I initially wanted to help him.
Did you feel conflicted about giving him over to law enforcement
Yes,
initially?
ma'am.
At some point when you're talking with him, did that feeling change?
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
I just thought, what if that was my mom or my daughter or sister or wife? I wouldn't want somebody to do that.
And did you have additional concerns of what might happen if you didn't turn him into law enforcement?
Yes, ma'am.
What was that, sir?
He would have done it again.
Now, after he's telling you all these details, do you know where he's at when he's telling you these things?
I just knew he was in a house that he broke into when he was running from the police.
Did you know the actual address of this house he broke into?
No, ma'am.
Now, when you were talking to him and you decided that you needed to give the information to law enforcement about his whereabouts, how did you get that address from him?
I told him I was going to send him an Uber and I needed the address of where he was.
Were you actually going to send him an Uber?
No, ma'am.
And so when you told him that you were going to send him an Uber, did he give you that address?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you then do with the address he gave you?
My wife was messaging with the officer.
Now, is your wife messaging with the officer during the course of these details that he's telling you?
The last part of him.
And so she's relaying what your son's telling you to law enforcement,
Yes, ma'am.
giving them further details.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, again, this conversation you're having with your son is on October 7th, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
It's in the evening hours.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
was it your understanding that him going to the bar and meeting the first woman happened the night before?
Yes, ma'am.
So at this point, when he's giving you all this information and you're giving this information to law enforcement, had the second girl's body been found?
No, ma'am.
And did it strike that? Now, that address you said your wife then gave to law enforcement.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you remain on the phone with your son?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you on the phone with him?
You got this for just a second, Ketchup?
Sure.
Okay, I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'll let it play. I know we run right into our next witness right after this guy. So, or after his dad here, he goes for just a little bit further, and then we move right into the next officer here. But yeah, let me see here.
And when law enforcement showed up at the house,
Yes, ma'am.
and did you encourage him to go outside and turn himself in?
I did. I didn't want him to do anything stupid and end up getting killed. So I just told him to put his hands up and just go outside.
I have nothing further and tender this witness. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I do have one more.
Okay.
Do you see your son sitting here in the courtroom?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you describe an article of clothing he's wearing?
Dark suit.
Thank you. Let the record reflect that the witness is identified. Actually, if you could just give it a little bit more description. Since
White,
there's other people.
white shirt, blue tie, dark suit.
Here at this time, I'll let the record reflect that the witness is identified.
Okay. Any questions?
Just briefly, sir. When you were on the phone,
Yes, sir.
he told you he was hiding out from the police in that house.
Yes, sir.
How often had you spoken with him before?
It was sporadic. One month it may be every other day, and I may not hear from him until he needs me again. 6 months, 2 months, whatever. It varied.
All right. Nothing further. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nothing further. I'd ask that you be excused from the subpoena.
Any objections?
No objection.
All right, you can step down and you're excused.
The state calls Matt Fordham.
And sir, if you'll approach the clerk, you can come this way and approach the clerk, raise your right hand, she'll swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
You can take a stand.
Stand quiet, Your Honor.
You may.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Please state your name for the record.
Matthew Fordham, detective,
Where are you a detective?
Cape Coral Police Department,
How long have you been with Cape Coral Police Department?
since 2006.
What type of training and experience do you have with them?
I went to the police academy in 2006. From there, I was a patrol officer. After patrol, I worked street crimes unit. And then from the street crimes unit, I was assigned to the United States Marshal Service Task Force here in Fort Myers.
And as part of the U.S. Marshals Task Force, is it your job to help detain and arrest various people who are wanted?
Yes,
Were you working on October 7th of 2019?
I was.
Did you become involved in an investigation to apprehend Wade Wilson?
Yes.
How did you become involved?
I was asked to attempt to locate him.
And were you able to locate him right away?
Within a few hours, yes.
And were you given an address location based on his conversation with his father?
I was.
Now, was his father able to give you that address where he was staying?
He was.
What did you do when you received that address?
I got with the guys that work on the task force with me, and we coordinated a location in the area to meet up so we could talk about our plan on how we were going to approach the residents.
And about how many people responded to the house where you believed he was at?
It'd be approximately
Sure.
maybe 10 individuals.
Do you have special type of training to respond to these types of situations?
We do.
And how were you dressed that time?
I don't know exactly what I was wearing, but typically we wear a outer vest, and then under that we typically wear jeans and a t-shirt or something casual with markings on it that says U.S. Marshals and Police on the back.
So there's no question that you're with a law enforcement agency.
There's
when you
not.
arrived. Were you able to get anyone to come outside of the house once you were there?
We were, yes.
How were you able to do that?
Various ways. One of them was I didn't make it myself, but there was a telephone call to the residents, and we also used the vehicle PA system.
Did the residents have a landline?
It did.
And so you got that information and someone was able to call and make contact?
They were.
And did Wade Wilson make contact with the person?
He did.
And did he come out right away?
I was informed that he had to speak to his dad one last time and that he would come out.
And did he speak to his dad one last time?
I'm assuming.
So about how long after that did he stay in the house?
It wasn't much longer after that.
And then did he come out?
He did.
And once he came out, were there any issues arresting him?
No issues at all.
Now, once he came out, did officers go inside the house?
Yes.
And what was the purpose of going inside the house?
Typically, it's a protective sweep to make sure that while investigators are on scene, nobody else is inside the house that could harm law enforcement.
When when the officers went inside the house, was anyone else present in the home?
No.
Do you see the person that you arrested from that house sitting here in court today?
I do.
Would you please point to him and identify an article of clothing that he's wearing?
He's wearing a black tie with a black suit jacket.
Your Honor, let the record reflect that this witness has identified the defendant. No further questions. The state tenders a witness.
Did you have contact with our client when he walked out of the house?
I did.
Okay. What was his demeanor?
He was cooperative with us.
Okay. But there's 10 officers there, right?
Everyone's in a different position. Not all 10 people are in the same spot.
Okay.
There's people on surveillance and everything else.
He thought he was going to finesse his way out of it. That's
Who
why
met-
he was
how many
acting
met
cool.
Him.
He was acting cool this whole time. I actually got a hidden interview of the last time he threatened to choke out a woman and hold her captive as well. I think it was 2 years prior to this. We won't get to that today, but no, this is a pattern of behavior with Wade. This is his gig, man. He attacks women. This is his thing, and no, he typically does not mess with men because he's a sissy. This is his gig.
Mhm.
He likes to overpower women. That's his deal.
But he also thinks that he can finesse everyone, like bullshit everybody, you know?
Yes, yeah. He thinks he's a bullshit artist. In some ways, he is. I mean, he was able to coerce a lot of women into giving
Well,
him a
yeah,
lot of money.
he has that effect on apparently some women, clearly, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you know, even the police when he was in the interrogation room, just like how he was talking to the detectives and stuff, like he totally thought he was just gonna talk his way out of it and leave, just like Daryl Brooks did.
Well, and not only that, I mean, one woman alone gave him $24,000.
After he was in jail.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, $24,000.
Unbelievable.
My apologies to every bald person on earth. Yeah, Muppet Angela. Yeah. Taking on the chin all of a sudden, aren't you? Huh? How'd that work out for you?
When he walked out of the house.
It would have been a contact team. So I was present, and there would have been a few others, approximately 6 individuals, probably.
Nothing further.
Nothing further from the state. I'd ask this witness be excused.
No objection.
All right, sir, you can sit down in your excuse.
Killer Cross. Killer Cross. Don't start, Jay. That was killer cross examination there. I'm pretty sure it sounds like innocent at this point.
Obviously.
I am going to share, as I usually do, one of his phone calls with Mila. I usually like to share a few of those occasionally.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost noon. I'm going to let you all go and have lunch. Please remember my earlier
I will be sharing one of those as well, where he thinks he's going to get off by reason of insanity. And he's talking with Mila right after. I don't think I've shared this one before. It's pretty good. Pretty good. This is one of his first conversations with Mila. And we've shared several because he had, I think, 5 total conversations with Mila. And we're going to share one of those today, as always. Wade also got boobs tattooed on his back. Did he?
Disgusting. Get out of here. Really?
No, he did not. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see. Let's go forward here.
Well, I do think he's dumb enough to do it. I mean, look at his face.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does seem appropriate at this point.
It seems plausible, put it that way.
All right, Wade's going to come back out here. Once again, a little different from Daryl. He just gets to walk out into the courtroom like any other person.
All right, let the record reflect defense counsel, defendant. And,
Wade, I
state
believe,
are
is
present.
6'3".
The jurors back. All right, is the state ready to proceed? Let's bring in the jurors.
Those tattoo boobs are for prison B. Yeah, absolutely. 119 of you here. If you would tickle that like button for just J Hip. I do apologize, and Ketchup, and Star, of course, Star. But yes, we do other things over here. It's not always Fleabag 100% of the time, as much as she might wish. But yeah, she's going to be covering some new stuff pretty soon too. She said in the month of May she's really getting into some other court cases. Hi, Stephen Bear.
Sure she is.
I heard Keto Brains made Jay outgrow his hair. It did. It did. That's true.
Please be seated.
But yes,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Just by a show of hands of the jurors, was there anybody on the jury who was not able to follow the court's earlier instructions about doing?
But yes, by the way, if you do want to check out Two Leaves in a Pond, they're going to be covering some major court cases going on in May, so 17th, so pretty soon. Just sit tight on those ones. Should happen any day now. Just sit tight. We're gonna go into Hale's material over there. Sit tight. I'm pretty sure that Tammy J will be looking forward to that. A little bit different information, a little bit different stuff going on. This should be good.
I swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You may take a stand.
And fire?
You may.
Good afternoon.
Yeah,
Please
Lisa.
state your name for the record.
Daniel Baker.
Where do you currently work?
I work for the Indian River Crime Laboratory.
Oh,
What is your occupation?
I'm a criminalist assigned to the DNA unit.
What is your current role that you have?
As a criminalist in DNA, I screen items of evidence for the presence of biological fluid and material. This would include blood, semen, saliva, and hairs. I then attempt to develop DNA profiles from those items of evidence, perform DNA testing, write reports, and testify when needed.
To become a criminologist, what type of education do you have?
I have a bachelor's of science degree in psychology from the University of Colorado. With this degree, I completed coursework in biochemistry, molecular biology, genetics, and statistics. I also obtained minors in biology and astrophysics. In addition to that, I have a master's of science degree in forensic science from the University of Florida.
After getting your degrees, where did you become employed?
I began my employment with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement in the Fort Myers Regional Operations Center.
What year did you start with FDLE?
Would have been January of 2012.
Is FDLE a state crime lab?
Yes.
And are items of evidence sent to FDLE for testing?
Yes.
Was your role specifically to biological testing?
Yes, that's correct.
And do they also have testing for drugs?
Yes, it has a full suite of forensic analysis.
So firearms, drugs?
Yes.
Now, how long were you with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement before going to your current agency?
I was there for approximately 8.5 years.
What specialized training do you have that prepared you for your duties as an analyst?
When I began my employment with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, I underwent an approximately year-long training program. This training was broken into two main phases. The first phase involved me learning about the theories behind all the testing that I would be performing. I took practical exams and written exams to prove my competency in performing the tests that I would be employing. The second phase of that training involved working on actual items of evidence under the supervision of another qualified analyst.
Now, were you required to attend continuing education through your employment at FDLE?
Yes.
What did that training entail?
Part of the requirements for the laboratory to maintain its accreditation is for analysts in the DNA unit to undergo continuing education. This is a minimum of 8 hours every year, and it essentially involves going to an outside training where you learn about current topics in the field. Typically, most analysts will attend much more than 8 hours per year, but that's the minimum requirement.
Now, you mentioned accreditation. What did you mean by accreditation?
Accreditation is a public statement of the laboratory in which the laboratory is stating that it meets and maintains a set of internationally recognized standards set forth for the science labs.
Now, is FDLE accredited?
Yes, they are.
And who accredits that agency?
They are accredited by ANAB, which stands for the American National Standards Institute National Accreditation Board.
Were you required to undergo proficiency testing?
Yes.
And what is proficiency testing?
Proficiency testing is another way that I can demonstrate my ability to perform the testing that I employ as part of my job. What will happen is an outside agency will provide DNA samples to me, and they know the results of that DNA testing. I do not know the end result. I'll perform DNA testing on those samples just as I would in casework and submit my answers to that outside company who will inform me if I essentially got the correct answers or not.
How often is that proficiency testing done?
It's required to be completed twice a year.
So through your course of employment at FDLE, did you undergo those proficiency tests twice a year?
Yes.
Did you ever fail such a test?
No.
Are all the tests and analysis you perform validated and generally accepted in the forensic community?
Yes.
Could you just DNA?
So basically, he's a nerd.
Pretty much.
he's He's basically a nerd. Once again, that was a little bit of my legal analysis. Once again,
Yeah, from a professional attorney.
from a professional. He's a nerd. Oh, God.
Is something we hear a lot about on the news, but could you just describe what actually is DNA?
DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid, and just put very simply, it's a blueprint that gives your body and organisms a set of instructions on how to carry out its day-to-day functions.
Where is DNA found in the human body?
DNA is found in every single cell inside of your body, with the exception of red blood cells.
Can anyone have the same DNA?
Identical twins can have the same DNA profile, yes.
What type of DNA testing do you perform?
I perform something called STR DNA analysis. STR is just an acronym that stands for short tandem repeat. And a short tandem repeat is essentially just a piece of your DNA that will repeat itself over and over again. The number of times that this piece repeats itself is different from one person to another. So throughout my testing, I take advantage of that to be able to distinguish from one individual to another.
Nerd
Now, how do you
shaming
go
now.
about getting a DNA profile from a biological sample?
I would undergo the DNA analysis process.
And are controls used in the testing process?
Yes, they are.
What is a control?
A control, there are two different types. There's something called a positive control and a negative control. These are items that I perform DNA testing alongside whatever evidence samples I'm working, and they ensure that my testing is working properly. So a positive control is a DNA sample in which I know what the DNA should be. So when I perform DNA testing on the sample, at the end of the testing, I should get an expected result. If that happens, then I know that all of my chemical reactions and all of my testing worked as I expected it to. On the flip side of that is a negative control. A negative control is a sample that does not have any DNA in it. So when I go through my testing procedures, at the very end, that sample should contain no DNA. And that ensures that no contamination occurred during my testing.
What happened?
You know what's funny? Ketchup. I received, over on Facebook, this was a while back, but you get friends that you're friends with from high school, and they send you messages about their kids, and they're like, my kid just got straight A's this month. Now, the normal response, as everyone would put in, would be, congratulations, that's awesome. Just J-Hit put in, nerd alert.
You're stupid. What did you get in response to that?
Well, they didn't.
That might be the last time they message you something.
They weren't getting the joke, but that seemed like the most appropriate response. Like, my kid just got straight A's on his report card, and I was like, nerd alert. I'm sorry. That seemed like the most appropriate response. People are too sensitive these days.
They are. That's why we don't operate like that in this house.
That's why
you gotta have a thicker skin to survive in the world than what they're trying to give people these days.
Damn right. I'm over here on Facebook killing it over here. And the rest of your friends are all like, congratulations, oh my God, this is terrific. And I'm like, what? That's not how you respond on Facebook.
You could have said, meh. That would have been equally hilarious.
like this, I'm dominating Facebook over here. All of you other losers put out your typical responses. I was the only one that put out nerd alert. I rule. Yes, no fun will be had by anyone anymore, says TJ. No laughing aloud. I thought it was funny, but I guess it was adorable.
If those controls don't work properly.
If the controls don't work properly, then as an analyst, I would reassess what went wrong and the testing would be reperformed.
Did you have the opportunity to analyze evidence in a case that involved?
Stop spinny willing. What are you doing? Stop this shit.
The biggest thing is to help in the expedition of
Oh, yeah.
getting things tested in a timely manner. If it was left to investigators, they would probably submit hundreds of items of evidence to be tested. Unfortunately, that costs a lot of money and takes a lot of time. So in order to get answers quicker, there's a submission policy that's implemented.
Now, once those items are tested, are investigators allowed to send more items of evidence to test if it's relevant?
Yes.
Now, if FDLE receives items that would identify a perpetrator, is it typical for you to continue to receive more items of evidence if a DNA hit has already come back?
That would not be typical, but it depends on case circumstances.
So would you say that one of the main advantages or reasons for DNA is in order to identify people?
Yes.
Now, I want to start with the case involving Christine Melton. What items of evidence were you initially sent?
Initially, I was sent buccal swabs from Wade Wilson. A buccal swab is a swab that's from the inside of somebody's cheek, and it's used so that I can develop a DNA profile from that item to make comparisons to any crime scene samples that I obtained DNA from. In addition to that, I obtained 2 tied shirts, a shirt, a pair of jeans, a bathing suit top that were tied together, along with an additional untied shirt, a curtain rod, and a bloodstain card from Christine Melton.
By the way, any sharing of this chat is completely illegal against the law. It's copyrighted. And by the way, if you share any portions of this chat, this show, completely illegal and will land you in pound me in the ass jail. All right, so there you go. There you go.
Damn
So I
right.
would point that out. Damn right. Damn right.
A bloodstain card is blood that's collected at autopsy. Again, used very similar to how I would use a buccal swab. It's used to develop a DNA profile from that so that I have the DNA from the individual it came from to make comparisons to evidence.
So the unknown items of evidence from the scene, is it your goal to develop a known profile from each of those items of evidence?
Yes, if any DNA is present, obtain a DNA profile from those evidence items.
And then ultimately, do you compare the profile from something from a scene or an item of evidence sent to you to those known samples that you've created?
Yes.
Now, in this case, you mentioned there was a buccal swab from Wade Wilson. Why is the swab taken from the cheek? Is there any scientific reason for the DNA coming from there?
It's a very DNA-rich portion of your body, and it's easier to collect than blood.
Hi, Miyagi.
Now, when you
Miyagi.
received these items of evidence, did they appear to be properly packaged and sealed?
Yes.
And was there an identifying case number from the agency on each of those items?
Yes.
Now, did you give each exhibit an identifying FDLE number?
You know, I'll be honest with you. When Miyagi swipes my cheeks for swabs, it's a much different situation.
I imagine so. What the hell, Jay?
It's not what I expected. It's not what I expected from Miyagi, but she said she needed my DNA, and she was swapping.
Probably to plant at a crime scene, I'm guessing.
She was swapping my cheeks. It was terrible, but enjoyable. Thank you, Miyagi. And I'm still married.
Barely.
Yes, when evidence comes into the laboratory, it gets an FDLE lab case number associated with it, and each item gets an exhibit number.
May I approach the witness?
You're welcome, Mr. Lameville.
I'm going to approach you and show you an item that's already involved. It's exhibit 38.
Damn it.
Do you recognize this exhibit?
Yes, I do.
What is this exhibit?
These are buccal swabs from Wade Wilson.
And are your initials and date on that item of evidence?
Yes, they are.
This red tape, if you can just show right here, this red tape that's on that envelope, is that from Florida Department of Law Enforcement?
This tape up here is, no, that would be from an original seal from the submitting agency. The red tape along the bottom is my seal after I completed my testing.
Now, when you received the buccal
Sorry.
swab from Wade Wilson, were you able to complete a DNA profile of that swab?
Yes, I obtained a complete DNA profile.
And how were you able to do that?
I performed the DNA testing process on that item.
And what does that DNA testing process entail?
The first step would be to actually take a sample for DNA testing. So I'm actually cutting a little piece of the swab that was submitted. And then the next step is to actually access the DNA. In order to do that, I need to break open the cells. So I use heat and chemicals to break open the cells to get to the DNA. Once I've done that, I need to know how much DNA is present in my sample. That's because the chemical reaction that I'm going to perform.
What's your new avatar? I can't see it. Can you see it?
Let me see. Oh, it's it's Tammy J as a police officer. Or corrections officer. I'm not sure which.
Oh, I got it from your show yesterday. You can thank my friend for that. I do have wonderful friends who send me a ton of stuff. And it's so funny and so funny, but they've asked not to be named because these psychos don't want to attack everybody. So I keep quiet when I'm told to. But yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I don't understand Jay's fascination for a rim around on bingo nights. Well, you will. You will, friend psycho.
It's not a rim around. It's a reach around rim job.
It's a reach around rim job.
Actually.
I know. French Psycho's gotten 2 of them.
Frenchie.
Per request. Per request.
You're just hogging them all up over there, Frenchie. You and Donna Shepherd.
TJ, just get in here and join our show already. For God's sakes, Tammy. Just get in here and join our wonderful show of Wade Wilson. He's got wonderful legal defense here.
Needs a certain amount of DNA present. So I like to refer to it kind of like Goldilocks. Too little DNA is not good. Too much DNA is also not good for my process. I need just the right
my
amount.
bad,
I
Faves.
have
The
to know how much
last
DNA is
round is
present
called
in
a
order to know
baby
the right amount
rimmer.
to use for my chemical
That's
reaction.
Faves is
That
right.
next chemical
My
reaction
bad.
is where I actually will
Shut
make
up.
millions of copies of the DNA. I'm making copies of the areas that I'm testing for. DNA is very small. So by making the millions of copies of it, I'm making it so that I can visualize this at a later step in my process. The next step is to put it on an instrument that will separate it and generate graphical data that I, as an analyst, will look at and make my determinations from.
At this time, I'd seek to move States Exhibit 38, the buckle swabs from Wade Wilson, into evidence.
Any objection?
Hi, James.
Be admitted.
May I approach, Your Honor?
You may.
Hi, Chucky.
Sir, I'm approaching you and showing you States Exhibit 15, which has already been shown.
Hey, James.
You can just take a look and tell me if you
Hi,
recognize this exhibit.
Chucky.
Yes, I do.
What is this exhibit?
This is the bloodstain card from Christine Milton.
And how are you able to recognize this exhibit?
Sorry.
By the FDLE case number, the item number, and my handwritten initials on it.
So at this time, the state would move exhibit number 15 into evidence.
No objection. Be admitted.
Now, with this bloodstain card, were you able to come up with a complete DNA profile for Christine Melton?
Yes, I was.
No. No. The defense is killing it over here.
I think the baby rim job's bad enough. I don't think anybody wants a hide leg from Jay. We're pushing it with the baby rimmer.
Bag digging has been called. Bag digging has been called.
Digging.
My hands aren't sweaty at all, so these gloves go on easy. Okay. Yes, I do.
Only we can turn this.
On the outside of the packaging is the
Stream.
FDLE case number, exhibit number, and my handwritten initials, and then I recognize the items inside.
Oh, wait, hang on one sec. Hang on one sec.
Okay.
I got something special for you folks. Hang on one sec.
Okay, okay.
Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pages flip. Pens in flight. Pens in flight. One shot mind. One shot mind. Locked in right. Let's go. Tammy J. The note taking hero. Catching every word like a 0 to 0. Highlighters flash. Backs in a row. If you wanna remember, she's the pro you call. Tammy J. The note taking hero. Turning every stream to a power show. From doodles to deadlines. Watch it go. Tammy J. 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 Tammy J. Note taking hero.
TJ, you ready for a little bit of Wade Wilson today?
Listen, I think it's just a little too early for Jay this morning. That's why I hesitated.
I thought I was doing a good job. I was doing legal analysis.
I can only do Jay in the evenings. Well, wait, that came out wrong.
She can only do Jay in the evenings. Yep. Miyagi.
Sorry, Miyagi. Sorry, I know you're here. I'm sorry. Jay, I have a question.
Yes.
I read in a chat somewhere that you weren't going to allow me on your panel or in your chat anymore, ever.
No.
What?
Because I was getting you in so much trouble with the law.
Who the hell said that bullshit?
Damn it, Miyagi's already looking. Damn it.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, Miyagi. Please don't be mad at me.
She only does me in the evenings.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
You're in so much trouble.
I'm going to get attacked by the little effing brown dog.
Oh, no, the little effing brown dog. She's cool. She
said, meh.
No, I'm giving her belly rubs right now. Yes, of course.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, you're safe. You're safe. You're in a
Okay.
safe. You're in a
Thanks,
safe place.
Besides, you guys are next door neighbors. I'm sure you guys are buddies.
Yes. And when we did that spit shake, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was really gross. I'm still washing my hands, bleaching them.
Have you used bleach?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, and
no.
I'm still doing it on a regular basis because I'm afraid it won't go away.
It's contagious. It's contagious.
Next
gonna
time,
have Jay-
Tammy,
I'm
you
gonna
just
have
spit
Jay's
on
DNA.
him. Just don't spit and then shake hands. Just spit on him, and that's it.
I don't need any more talking about people getting spit on over here. This is getting very awkward.
You brought it up.
Thanks, Faves. She's sending me a gallon of sanitizer.
Oh, Faves is the best.
That's so fun. That's so fun.
Try a UV light. I like that one.
Didn't the nerd say he was sweaty? Yeah, the nerd did say he was sweaty. He's like, these gloves kind of slide right on because I'm so sweaty.
Tammy, we could buy you a shower head.
Oh, too soon. Too soon.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Ketchup! Look at you. I said just jam a teen over here.
I'm sorry. Okay, I take it back.
Yeah,
Do I have to rage quit already?
No, don't.
just got
I
here.
can leave. I can leave if you want.
We're just covering a case over here. I understand.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
Ketchup.
sorry.
It might be against the law. All right, be very careful.
I
Chop,
apologize.
Chop, chop. Chop,
Yeah.
chop.
Yes.
You're grounded.
Okay.
All right, back to this guy. He's got a lot of important stuff to say. Thank you for joining us, TJ. I appreciate that. Friend of mine for 44 years. Thank you, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
At this time, the state would move Exhibit 16 into evidence.
16 with what?
The shirts, the wrap bedding,
Two tight
black,
shirts.
white, and gray.
Make the screen big, Jay.
Oh, yeah.
States Exhibit 17.
That removes evidence, by the way, as well.
Yes, I do.
How are you able to
Right.
recognize that?
Same as before, the FDLE case number, the item number, my handwritten initials, and the contents inside the bag.
At this time, the state would move 17 into evidence.
Okay.
I'm going to start by asking you what you did with these items of clothing and bedding that you received.
He's mid-poop.
Okay, so as alluded to before, I received case information that these items were potentially used in the tying up of some kind of apparatus or the victim herself. And so the area of note on these items of clothing were any DNA that might be on the knotted portions. So to start, this first package is two tied shirts. They were knotted together at the sleeves. There were two knots. So what I did was I start by performing just a visual examination of the evidence. Though I know I'm focusing on the knots, I am still going to give a visual exam to the entire of the item to see if there's any characteristic staining that would potentially warrant testing for bodily fluids. In this case, I did actually perform a chemical color change test for the possible presence of semen. Sexual assault was potentially suspected in this case, and there was staining that warranted potential testing for semen.
I want to point out as well, found at the scene was also was also a purple loofah. Just want to point that out. It was found at the scene. All right. I'm not telling any tales. Let's go. All right. This is what happened. All right.
We
In this
dissing on the
instance,
purple.
items were negative for the presence of semen. The next thing I did was collect
Proud purple.
potential hairs
Proud
from these
purple.
exhibits. So the shirts had what appeared to be hairs. I'm saying what appeared to be because I didn't actually examine them with a microscope, which is how I would confirm that they were hairs. These possible hairs were collected and then returned to the original package and a separate little envelope that I have in here. That would be for any possible future testing if for some reason the hairs needed to be examined. After that, I focused on the knots of the shirts. So what I did is go to the first knot and I swabbed it for any potential DNA that would be on the outside portion of the knot. That then became my first sample. I then untied that same exact knot and then took a separate swab and swabbed the inside portion of the knot. That then became my second sample. And then I repeated this process for the second knot that was present on these items. Swabbed the outside of the second knot, untied it, and then swabbed the inside of that knot.
How many knots total on those shirts did you examine?
Can I refer to my notes?
That will refresh your recollection, yes.
By the way, hi, Bonnie. How are you, my friend? Hi, good Bonnie. By the way, any sharing of this chat is completely illegal. It's not allowed. It'll land you in pound me in the ass jail. Do not share any portions of our chat or our show. Adult is completely illegal. It's copyrighted.
Got it.
Yeah. We just want
I
to.
did it once before, but I'm doing it again.
Well, I like to have it put in there every 30 seconds.
Look, I'm not Bonnie, all right?
But for it to be authentic, it has to come from Bonnie.
Oh yeah, Bonnie, you need to do it, Bonnie.
We don't have that Bonnie here. We only have good Bonnie here.
You need to make it authentic. Of course. Make it authentic. Sharing this chat is completely illegal. No sharing. Everything is copyrighted. Damn right. Don't mess with our show over here. But thank you for joining us, Tammy J. Do you enjoy the Wade Wilson trial?
I do. He I have a hard time looking at his face though.
Well, and the funny thing is, when he went in, when he was arrested, he had normal face. He did all this prior to trial.
Yeah.
This was his plan. I don't know, maybe for insanity. I don't know what his deal was. But thank you, Miyagi did it. PSA from MDB. No permission is given to use images, audio, video, or anything else from this channel or reposted. This is just opinion, critique, and reaction free speech. Damn right. That's what we do over here.
Thanks, Miyagi.
Yes. Yeah, we're just doing
Miyagi rocks.
We're just doing our thing. That's what we do up in here. Yeah. All right. Back.
Oh, thanks, Dragon's Gravy.
I believe it's 2, but I just want to verify in my.
Hang on. I know. I said I wouldn't mention this, but.
Oh, jeez.
What?
I just want to tell you, Tammy, you are under an NDA over here. I just want to make that very clear.
Jay.
Okay.
Play the video.
No, I just wanted to make very clear. Rob Pate said that Jay just say Tammy J was a purple loofah. Well.
No, I am Agent Lavender.
Thank you, Rob. Sorry. I didn't want to. Back to the video. Okay, sorry. I promise.
Bench notes for you. Yes, it was 2 total knots for this first item.
Could you please pull that first item out?
Miyagi's spamming the chat.
This is the possible hair package that's in here that I told you.
While you're pulling that out, is hair something that's very easy to test for DNA?
It's not difficult to test for
already
DNA,
did it,
but
Rick.
it's not commonly performed at DNA testing just because a lot of hair is shed on your body throughout the day. Approximately 200 to 300 hairs can be shed in a day. And typically those shed hairs are dead, and dead hairs don't contain the type of DNA that I'm looking for. I'm looking for hairs that are in an actively growing phase, and
What?
usually those have to be ripped out to
Ew.
find those. So most times I don't even.
What the living hell is he talking about? What, we got live and dead hairs over here?
DNA.
I am not comfortable with this. I'm not comfortable with this. Did this lady, I understand she's dead, but did she even sign a DNA agreement? This is odd. I don't know.
Examine hairs unless there's something about a case circumstance that would suggest I should.
Hi, LP.
So shirt 1. Shirt 2.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Both knotted.
Yeah, I try to
Right,
cover
I-
everything
together,
when I
next to
can.
the sleeves.
Thank you, my
So
friend.
these shirts that you're holding up are after you've untied them.
Yes.
So let's talk about the not, is it 2A? Is that the right reference that I'm
Hopefully
using?
there's not a blue dress.
Okay. So for 2A, were you able to obtain DNA results from that knot?
Yes, I was.
You mean
And
the
were you
gray
able to
dress?
compare the profile from 2A to the profiles of Wade Wilson and the profile of Christine?
I'd not have sex with that woman.
Yes.
What were the results of the comparison?
So to start, the
thanks,
actual result of my
Frenchie.
testing on that knot, it demonstrated a presence of a mixture consistent with 2 individuals, including at least 1 male. So what that means is that there's DNA from 2 people on that knot, and at least one of them is male. Once I obtain that result, I then do the comparison to Wade Wilson and Christine Melton. And Wade Wilson is included as a possible contributor to the mixed DNA profile, and Christine Melton is included as a possible contributor to the mixed DNA profile.
Now, were you able to put a statistical significance to those?
By the way, also in the banner up there, we do have a banner up there for Ketchup, Rosalind Duke, Rugu Mama, Starcasm, Just J Hip, and of course Tammy J. So if you would like to include any cash apps over, you're more than welcome to. Thank you, my friends.
Now
But-
you're putting it out there that I'm only here for the money, Jay.
Oh damn it! Hey,
Duh, Tammy.
you goddamn hooker.
I'm a $40 hooker.
No, you are not. You're a
$40
$100
prostitute.
holler.
Sorry. Oh, that's right. Thanks, Chub Chub.
Got you.
But no, cash apps are out there for everyone. All of my friends, of course, including Star and Rosalind Duke, Rugu Mama,
Yeah,
Ketchup.
Jay, if you could take yours off, it would shorten up the banner a little.
I don't know how to do any of that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, Opie.
I'd have to have Rosalind or Star do that, but well, this nerd is shit. He's killing it over here with his bag digging and all this bullshit. Move it along, man.
Yes.
What is that statistical significance?
So to lay a little bit of groundwork for you, because I can't DNA test every single person in this world who has lived, is living, and will ever live, I can never 100% say that something is someone's DNA. Because I can't do that, I have to calculate some type of statistic that will give you some weight to this inclusion. I do that by the use of something called a likelihood ratio. A likelihood ratio compares the probability of getting my DNA under 2 different explanations. So the first explanation, as an example, when I'm comparing Wade Wilson to this DNA, it would be what's the probability of the DNA if Wade Wilson is the source of it along with someone else, because it's a 2-person mixture. The alternative explanation is what's the probability of the DNA if someone unrelated to him is the source of the DNA. The higher the number that I report is, the greater the support there is for that first explanation, the inclusion explanation, if someone is the source of it.
Yeah,
so with that
nerd.
groundwork laid, when I compared Wade Wilson, the observed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if the sample originated from Wade Wilson and 1 unrelated individual than if it originated from 2 unrelated individuals.
So you said 700 billion?
Greater than 700 billion.
Is 700 billion the cap that you use, the highest number you use?
At FDLE, the procedure is to cap the number at 700 billion.
Yeah, 700 billion. That's a key number there. I've always focused on 700 billion as well. A lot of times when I receive super chats or anything like that, I'm usually focused on 700 billion. That's usually what we're focused on. And that's why I got my tramp stamp of my Cash App on my just above my butt. All right. I also have my Cash App on each ass cheek, of course. Very clear. Very clear. But yes, we always want to focus on, 700 billion. All right, billion.
Is that right underneath the part where it says entrance only?
Well, with the arrow. It comes with an invitation, for God's sakes. Talk to Rosalind Duke about it. She knows all about it. Oh boy.
The observed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if the sample originated from Wade Wilson and one unrelated individual than if it originated from two unrelated individuals. And then likewise with Christine Melton, the observed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if it originated from Christine Melton and one unrelated individual than if it originated from two unrelated individuals.
Okay, so those are the results from the outside and the inside of knot one.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to the second knot.
Killing a
is that
nerd.
2C?
Yes.
So is 2C, did you swab from the outside of that knot?
Yes.
Were you able to obtain a DNA profile or DNA profiles from that knot?
Yes, I was.
And were you able to compare the profiles from 2C to the profiles of Wade Wilson and Christine Melton?
Yes.
What were the results of the comparisons you did?
Okay, so the results from the knot itself demonstrated the presence of a mixture consistent with 3 individuals, including at least one male. Wade Wilson and Christine Melton are both included as possible contributors to that mixed DNA profile. The observed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if it originated from Wade Wilson and two unrelated individuals than if it originated from 3 unrelated individuals. Likewise, for Christine Melton, the observed mixed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if it originated from Christine Melton and 2 unrelated individuals than if it originated from 3 unrelated individuals.
Now, the second knot, did you untie it and swab the inside of that second knot?
Yes.
Were you able to obtain any DNA profiles from that second knot?
Yes, I was.
And were you able then to compare those DNA profiles to the profile of Wade Wilson and Christine Melton?
Yes.
What were the results of that comparison?
Okay, the results from item 2D demonstrated the presence of a mixture consistent with 4 individuals, including at least one male. Wade Wilson and Christine Melton are both included as possible contributors to the mixed DNA profile. For Wade Wilson, the observed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if it originated from Wade Wilson and 3 unrelated individuals than if it originated from 4 unrelated individuals. For Christine Melton, similar. The observed mixed DNA.
This sounds like Wade Wilson hooked up with her. Thoughts?
What? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Oh, this just seems like Wade Wilson might have hooked up with this gal.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean that was my initial thought based on the DNA. But they said 4 individuals. Was this like some sort of a orgy or something? I don't know what's going on here. But as you can see, they've put all their stuff in apparently some sort of McDonald's bag. Usually not the best case, but this does happen sometimes. I've come across this in my own time as a lawyer myself, where a lot of times we just throw stuff in a McDonald's bag and we just see how it goes. We're like, probably be okay. And now we're going to start showing off bras.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, there's 4 pieces, is that correct?
Yes.
Were all 4 of those pieces knotted together?
No, they were not.
Okay. What parts were knotted together?
Now, why did they put all the clothing in one bag? Shouldn't they have separated that? That seems odd to me.
You don't watch crime shows, I take it.
I do, but I mean, you would think they would put each article of clothing in a separate bag rather than, throwing them all together and everything's all mixed up, I don't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a good case for an appeal from the death penalty after admitting you did it. But it's good possibility.
Chucky.
I think we lost Chup Chup.
No, I'm here.
Chup Chup.
She's looking at something very important.
I might have to leave and come back, actually.
Don't you dare leave and come back.
It's kind
The
of
shirt that I
important.
showed you that had the small hoodie attached to it was tied to the pair of jeans. Also tied to the pair of jeans was the bathing suit top which itself also had some knots done within itself. The other shirt was not tied to these items.
So let's talk about the first knot you tested, 3A. Which knot was this?
3A is the knot that was connecting the shirt to the.
Now, if you're a defense lawyer here, of course, I don't do criminal law. I only do civil law. But the first thing I would do is I would have the defendant put on the items of clothing. Yes, I'd have them try on the articles of clothing, because if they don't fit, you must acquit. All right. So that's the first thing I would do. I've learned this. I know. I mean, is that not what you would do, Tammy?
Yeah, I would do whatever you would do, Jay, because you're so smart.
I mean, it might seem silly, but it's the first thing I would do. Is I'd be like, you know what? We're going to have the defendant put on all the clothing. Very, very clear. Yeah. Of course, I would do.
The jeans.
And were you able to complete any DNA profiles from the outside of that knot?
Yes, I was.
Were you then able to compare the profile from that knot to the profiles of Wade Wilson and Christine Melton?
Yes.
What were the results of that comparison?
The knot 3A demonstrated the presence of a mixture consistent with 3 donors, including at least 1 male. Wade Wilson and Christine Melton are both included as possible contributors to that DNA profile. For Wade Wilson, the observed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if the sample originated from Wade Wilson and 2 unrelated individuals than if it originated from 3 unrelated individuals. For Christine Melton, the observed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if it originated from Christine Melton and 2 unrelated individuals than if it originated from 3 unrelated individuals.
Did you then swab the inside of that knot once you'd untied it?
Yes, I did.
And again, this is the pants and the gray hoodie.
Yes.
Now,
Hi,
were you able
Bonnie.
to obtain DNA profiles once that knot was untied?
Yes, I was.
Did you then compare that DNA profile to the profiles of Wade Wilson and Christine Melton?
Yes.
What were the results of that comparison?
The results were the exact same as the untied portion of that knot. So I obtained a mixture consistent with 3 individuals, including at least 1 male. Wade Wilson and Christine Melton are both included as possible contributors to that mixture. For Wade Wilson, the observed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if it originated from Wade Wilson and 2 unrelated individuals than if it originated from 3 unrelated individuals. For Christine Melton, a billion times more likely to occur if the sample originated from Christine Melton and 2 unrelated individuals than if it originated from 3 unrelated individuals.
Now, you mentioned another knot. What 2 items of clothing were knotted together? Or not for 3C?
Yes, the next knot, which would be the second knot on this cluster, was the knot that was connecting the jeans to the bathing suit top.
Were you able to get a DNA profile from the outside of that knot connecting the bathing suit top to, it was the jeans you said?
Yes.
Okay. Were you able to get a DNA profile?
Yes.
And were you able then to compare that with Christine Melton and Wade Wilson?
Yes, I was.
What were the results of that comparison?
This knot demonstrated the presence of a mixture consistent with 3 donors.
Well, I don't understand. They keep saying 3 donors, but they keep mentioning just 2.
I'm confused because why are all the clothes knotted together?
Well, because he was strangling her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So no, they were all knotted together because he was strangling her at the time. Because of course, well, he killed her. So
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, Chop Chop.
Chop left.
She said she'd be right back.
Oh, Chop. Why you leaving? But yeah, as you can see, clearly, he tied a bunch of clothing together, choked her out to death. All right, and then, had his way with her. I think while she was dead, maybe, and then let her hang around for a while, dead, and then couldn't get her into the car. Ooh, okay. And then he's like, well, I'll just take the car and head off to the next one. But as you can see him sitting there all smug as shit. All right. Doesn't give 2 flying shits. Just sitting there smug as shit. Like, me, I wasn't even probably there. I was insane. I was on rugs, as if being on rugs excuses you for everything you do. It's called personal time, Jay, something you know nothing about. I know all about personal time. Where's my chop chop? But you know what? By the way, just so you know, as I have another new co-host as always, another new co-host as always.
Babysitter. Babysitter.
Yeah, another new babysitter who's going to be in so much trouble tonight.
Probably gonna go to jail.
Yeah. Yo, why you shouldn't have sent me all those goddamn emails?
Oh my God, Jay, stop. Well, I'm glad I got to hang out with you guys one last time before I go to jail.
Like I said, the things that never happened, but I claim that did. I'll do it all the time just to, I don't know, just to have fun in court, to go, see, I didn't actually do shit. I just said I did shit. Welcome to the show.
Oh, crap.
Oh, now, have you ever been in a court situation like this? How many times have you ever murdered anybody, Tammy?
I choose not to answer that on the advice from my lawyer.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, you should always make sure you have a lawyer's advice, especially when murdering anybody. Very clear, very clear. I would always give that advice as well. Let's see what the nerd's saying here.
Make it big, Jay. Make it big.
Melton, the observed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if it originated from her and one unrelated person than if it originated from two unrelated people.
Did you then untie that knot and swab the inside of that knot?
Yes.
Is that 3H?
Yes, it is.
And were you able to obtain a profile from that knot?
Yes.
And did you compare that profile to Wade Wilson and Christine Melton?
Yes.
What were the results of that comparison?
This demonstrated the presence of a mixture consistent with two donors, including at least one male. Other limited data, which is not interpretable, was observed in this sample and may suggest the possibility of additional contributor to this DNA profile. So what that means is rarely I can get DNA signal that could indicate that another person is present in the sample, but it's not a lot of data. Because it's not a lot of data, I can't make any comparisons to it. It could be DNA. It could actually be a technical artifact of the testing process that I perform. Because of that, it's not
He's looking at something.
So
She'll be back. Everybody calm down.
Wade Wilson and Christine Melton are both included as possible contributors to that mixture. For Wade Wilson, the observed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if the sample originated from him and one unrelated individual than if it was from two unrelated people. For Christine Melton, the DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if the sample originated from her and one unrelated person than from two unrelated people.
Now, did that conclude your testing of the clothing, the knots?
Yes, it did.
May I approach
Ketchup
Ron?
fact. Ketchup fact.
For the record, I'm approaching the witness. I'm going to show you.
I'm back.
Hi, Ketchup.
Sorry.
Everybody was panicking, chuffed up.
I said be right back.
I know.
Yeah, the whole YouTube universe was going nuts.
I'm sorry.
The FDLE item number, the case number.
I tried to be as quick as possible.
Bag digging is called again.
I guess you just pull out and publish what is inside of that. And what is this item, sir?
This is the curtain rod.
And were you able to test this curtain rod?
Yes, I was.
And how did you
This is a string of spaghetti.
Okay, so similar
Yes,
to before,
Chucky, that's
based
what
off
I'm
of the
doing.
case, scenario, it was
Don't
alleged
tell
that this
Jay.
was potentially used in a homicide or potential sexual assault. And so what I was doing with this item is looking first for the possible presence of semen. In this case, it was negative for the presence of semen. The next thing I did was test this for possible blood. So
He was testing the
What
curtain
is
rod.
that thing in his hand?
The curtain rod. He's testing it.
Oh,
For
like the
semen.
blind twister thing?
Yeah, he's testing it for semen.
Oh my god. He
Ew.
likes his job way too much.
Ew.
It was like I really wanted to focus on the semen. The sicko nerd.
like maybe the top of the rod with a little hook?
yes, the hook that would connect towards the top of the blinds.
And what was the other area that you chose to swap?
The next area would be where I would expect maybe someone to be holding or using this item. So I swabbed this portion just to see if there's any DNA present on this portion of the rod.
Now, item 4, were you able to obtain DNA?
Yeah, we're talking about his rod.
Yes, I was.
Were you able to create a profile?
Yes, I was.
And did you then compare that profile to the known profiles of Christine Melton and Wade Wilson?
Yes.
And when I say 4, is this the top of the rod or the bottom of the rod?
So 4 was split into 4A and 4B. 4A would be the staining that was at the top of the rod.
Okay, so what were the results of the profile from staining at the top of the rod?
It was a complete DNA profile that was consistent with a female individual.
And were you able to compare that the DNA profile to Christine Melton?
Yes.
And what were the results of that?
The DNA profile from that staining matches the DNA from Christine Melton. The observed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if the sample originated from Christine Melton than if it originated from an unknown, unrelated individual.
If he says 700 billion times one more time, I'm out.
You can often happen that that blood might mask other DNA that might be a part of the item.
It could be possible, yes.
Now, as far as the rod handle, were you able to contain, or were you able to?
If they talk about this rod more than 3 or 4 times, I'm going to have a problem. Leave the rod alone, damn it. Jesus, you sickos.
He's only talking about the top of it.
Yeah, just the top of the rod.
To obtain a DNA profile from the handle of that rod.
Yes, I was.
And is
The handle of the rod.
And were you able to compare that profile to Christine Melton and Wade Wilson?
Yes.
And what were the results of that?
From the handle, it demonstrated the presence of a mixture consistent with 2 donors, including at least 1 male. Wade Wilson is included as a possible contributor to that DNA profile. The observed DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if it originated from Wade Wilson and 1 unrelated person than if it was from 2 unrelated people. Christine Melton is also included as a possible donor to that mixture. The DNA is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if it originated from Christine.
He only sampled the tip.
Oh, faves. Oh my goodness. Way to go, Faves. You broke Jay.
It was just sampling the tip. Too soon. This is like 6 years ago. Get over it, people. Damn it.
Melton and 1 unrelated person than if it originated from 2 unrelated people.
Now, did that complete the testing then of that curtain rod?
Yes, it did.
Did you complete a report and detail these findings?
Yes.
And was that date of that report October 16, 2019?
Yes, it was.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Now, sir, when I asked you initially about the items of evidence that you received, was one of those, I don't know, did I introduce 18 guys?
Take the thing away so we
One of
can
those
see
items
it.
I believe you said you received was a blood sample from, or I'm sorry, yes, passenger door swabs from blood sample. And it states Exhibit 33. I'm going to ask if you look at that and tell me if you recognize that exhibit.
Yes, I do.
And how do you recognize that exhibit?
By the FDLE case number, the item number, and my handwritten initials on it.
And at this time, the state would move 33 into evidence.
No objection.
You also received a blood stain card from Diane Ruiz.
Yes, I did.
Hey.
Yeah, Approach, Your Honor.
Yeah.
The bloodstain card, how is the blood, is it just like dabbed on the card, or how does that card actually work?
I don't actually know.
Okay, so you just know it's blood from that person and you're creating a profile.
Exactly.
So I'm going to show you States Exhibit 32, and if you can tell me whether you recognize that exhibit.
Yes, I do.
And how do you recognize this exhibit?
FDLE case number, the item number, and my handwritten initials.
This time the state would move 32 into evidence. So let's start with States Exhibit 32, the known DNA that you received. Were you able to develop a profile?
Yes, I was.
And then for States Exhibit 33, which were the swabs from the interior passenger door, were you able to develop a profile for that?
Yes, I was.
Did you then compare those 2 profiles?
Yes.
What were the results of the compare? Actually, let's talk about this first. Did you also compare the DNA sample from the passenger, the blood on the passenger door, to Wade Wilson?
Not in this instance, no.
Okay, so just to Diane Ruiz.
Yes.
And what were the results of that?
The DNA results from that swab demonstrated the presence of a mixture of at least 2 people. A complete DNA profile for the major contributor could be determined and is suitable for comparisons. Due to the limited nature of the DNA results for the additional contributors, that data is not interpretable. So this sample is a little bit different than all the other ones that I've talked about. All of the other samples I talked about, there was enough DNA present on those items where I could make a definitive decision on how many people were present in those mixtures I obtained. Sometimes there can be DNA from 1 person in a very large amount, and then a very, very insignificant small portion of DNA that's left over. There's such little amount of DNA that's left over that I can't actually use that portion of it to make any comparisons to. But because there's
No. There will be no purification after the stream. No. No, you're going to suck it up. You're going to deal with it. All right. This is what we do. All right. By the way, I want to remind you all, Tammy J will be a regular co-host on this stream 3 times a week now. 3
No.
times a week.
No. Lies. Liar.
Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. All right. Or as regularly as possible. But of course, regular co-host on, of course, Sundays and Tuesdays and Fridays. Very clear. Very clear.
No. No, this is Chup's gig. Mm-mm.
I guess I'm out, Tammy.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, Chup's going to be
You
here.
guys throwing me out for
No,
for a new
Chup's
model.
here too. We're going in for a 3-panel team now. A 3-panel team. Very
So
clear.
you're gonna give Tammy J your cut?
Oh.
I'm just asking.
Nice comeback, Chup.
Didn't quite go the way I wanted it to go. But hey, Rob Pate did say, digging in a bag for a rod, Jay. Get away from this. I'm sorry. We were digging in the bag to find a rod, I don't know. I mean,
Only the tip. Only the tip.
It was just the tip. It was just the tip, all right?
That was Jay's first YouTube name. Jay Just the Tip.
That's right. That's right.
J-Tip.
J-Tip.
That's what the expert said. Jay, just the tip.
Yep.
Prank. Thank you, Rob Pate. Well, we're almost done with this freaking nerd. All right, but
DNA from someone in a much higher amount, I can compare to that portion of the sample. So that portion of the sample is what I've called in this report a major DNA profile. And that is what I made my comparison to Diane Ruiz from. The major DNA profile matches the DNA from Diane Ruiz. The observed major DNA profile is greater than 700 billion times more likely to occur if the sample originated from Diane Ruiz than from an unrelated person.
Now, did you also complete a report detailing your findings for that one?
Yes.
And was that a November 4th, 2018 report?
Yes.
Gonna have a moment.
Yes.
And at this time, the state tenders a witness.
major questions here. This is going to be big time. As he goes, meh. I don't know. What do you think? Meh. Did you see him wave his arms like,
Sir, did you test any other items than the ones you mentioned today?
Yes.
And were those
just the tips of those items?
It would be easier to probably go through them individually. Yes, there were some inclusions with at least one of those individuals.
Were there exclusions?
Give me this one moment. Sure.
thank you so much, Happy, you be. Thank you so much, Happy, for being a member for 9 months. I always love my bitches. Thank you, Happy. Hi, Colleen. How are you? Just J-Up is here, of course, with Ketchup, as always. And, of course, Tammy J. Of course, Tammy J, as we always do. We always hang out together on a regular basis. Best buds. Best buds. And tomorrow, I believe Mo Magic is going to be joining us, possibly.
Stop it.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Way to keep it
Too far.
chill, Jay. You know?
Too far. Sorry.
Hi,
Too far.
Happy.
I'm out.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
She's nice, though. I like her.
Mm-hmm.
No, I really do. I think she's cool.
I got no problem with Mo.
Yeah, I think she's cool.
She never did nothing to me.
Yeah. That's why I said that, because she's cool.
Yes, sir. There were a range of outcomes. There were
Waves is
exclusions.
mad at me.
By exclusions, what do you
Dave, do you want to come on?
An exclusion is where I'm determining that someone is not contributing to the DNA profile. So when I make the comparison from their fecal swab or blood, I'm stating that those DNA profiles are not the same.
This is on every Friday.
Did those DNA profiles come back to people other than
See, I'm upsetting the chip.
Melton or Mr. Wilson?
No, you're not.
Oh, Jay was just joking about the other stuff, babes.
No, just Jacob's just being a dick.
Yeah, as usual.
Did you receive?
It's very standard. Very standard.
Not from the outside of the car, no.
Just from the inside.
Yes.
Why do you use the phrase possible contributor?
It's just semantic-y. Again, as a DNA analyst, I can't say for sure that someone is or is not the source because I have not tested every single person in this world. So because of that, I can say they're a possible contributor and then provide the weight with a statistical calculation.
Thank you.
Nothing further from the state. I'd ask that you be excused.
Any objection?
No objection.
All right, sir, you can take down your excuse.
Finally.
I sent you a link, Faves. Hey, Nani Linda Lou, how are you? I'm glad you catch alive. We're watching Wade Wilson be a jackass. Oh, Faves says she was kidding. See, I sent Faves a link. She turned just
Good. I hope she made you feel like garbage. Just because.
She turned just J-Hip down. Hurt my feelings.
Just for funsies.
Now my feelings are hurt.
Oh, no, they're not.
Kick him while he's down.
Ridiculous. That's right.
You solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be
Oh,
the truth, the whole truth,
now we got another. Now we got our officer. I think this is our last individual of the day before we head to day 3. We're not going to get to day 3 today.
All right,
but we get to
Sir,
this.
would you please introduce yourself to ladies and gentlemen, Jerry, by telling me your name?
Oh, yeah.
Sergeant Jameson Lazenby.
And sir, where do you work?
Lee County Sheriff's Office.
And how long have you worked there?
This is our last guy, and then we'll do a little bit of
What do you do for the Lee County Sheriff's Office?
I'm currently a supervisor in the civil division.
What does that mean?
I supervise court procedures such as subpoenas, depositions that are served, subpoenas, things of that nature. I have people that work for me that serve.
And did you have an opportunity to work at the Lee County Jail back in October of 2019?
Yes, I did.
What were you doing for the Lee County Jail at that point in time?
I was a shift sergeant.
Now, while you were a shift sergeant there at the Lee County Jail, did you have occasion to come in contact with a gentleman by the name of Wade Wilson?
Yes, I did.
Did he make any requests of you at that time?
Yes.
And what were those?
He requested I reach out to the detectives involved.
Yes, everyone, don't forget, Star's birthday is on the 34th. Let's remember that. Prayers up for Star. Actually, pairs up for Star. Her birthday is on the 34th. Hey, Ross, did you get my plane tickets yet? Because I think I'm supposed to go from Omaha to another home or something. So did you do the thing yet? I mean, I'll pay you back, but did you get the thing where I'm supposed to go places? Roslyn.
I think she left already, Jay. You're too slow.
Roslyn. Roslyn. Hey, did you see? Oh, never mind. I'll just move on from that. JJ Whining. JJ Whining's been called.
In the case and speak to him.
Okay. And what did you do after he requested that of you?
Made a phone call to detectives.
And did you arrange for the detectives to come down and meet with Mr. Wilson?
Hi, Rosie.
And was that the extent of your involvement in this case?
That's it.
No further questions for this witness, Judge? No cross.
All right, you can sit down.
Hi, best buddy, best friend.
Oh, boy.
Roslyn made you, and Roslyn can make you go away as
That's right in your
well.
name.
Nick Jones.
Yeah. She will bury me. Do words. Oh wait. I like how this the fat officer guy, bailiff guy, he introduces all the people. That's always nice. He waddles them in. He's a nice guy. He's a good friend.
It's an escort.
Yeah, he's an escort. He's a good guy.
Thank you.
He's a friend of mine, by the way. We talk on Thursdays.
Your name.
Master Corporal Nicholas Jones, the Cape Coral Police Department.
Hi, Nicholas Jones.
Say Master Corporal.
Yes, sir.
When did you obtain that rank?
I It's been a while now. I don't recall very well.
What the hell is a master corporal? Is he on the seas or something?
Mm.
That seems like a lot. Like, he seems like the top dog, is what I'm saying. Hey, Jack's mom just gifted 5 Just J Hip memberships. Thank you, Jack's mom. If you get one of those, thank Jack's mom. Remember, Jack's mom works hard for money. And also, Jack's mom hasn't, also, Jack has not failed out of every class in school. He does okay in gym. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good, but he's failing on the rest of his
Where
classes.
do you get this garbage?
From Jack's mom.
No, you don't. Jack's
Yeah.
mom didn't ever tell you that, ever. Did you, Jack's mom?
Yeah, no. Jack fails in everything other than gym. He does very good in gym, but he gets F's and everything else. Thank you, Jack's mom. Remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I'll send Lips up there to give you some pets. Oh, boy.
I think she's out of pets. She gave them all away.
What'd you give Lisa for her birthday, Jay? Just a tip? No! No! On how to get more viewers, mind out of gutter, dude. Oh, you started it, Rob Pate. You started it. Gross. She's my buddy, and I like her. She's my friend. Leave my friend alone. All right, but thank you, Rob Pate.
Hey, Dragon's Gravy. Did you get my response?
She's my friend. All right, we talk all the time. We're buddies, and that's our gig. And if you don't believe it, then you be a fool.
See, Jack's mom said low, not even close. It's the opposite.
Well, yeah, if you're comparing his grade scores to mine.
She said she's a proud mama of a nerd.
Take that, Jay.
Yeah, if you're taking his grade scores to mine, I mean, quite frankly.
She said check those emails.
By the way,
I think you're in trouble. Just
if you have not checked out Keto Brains, if you don't want to end up like Just J Hip, you can try Keto Brains, a proud sponsor of Just J Hip. If you don't want to be like Just J Hip, try Keto Brains. Keto Brains will make you more like other people that are smarter than me. All right. So if you don't want to end up like me, definitely try Keto Brains, proud sponsor of Just J Hip. Also, don't forget about the Beaver Liquor Company. Beaver Liquor Company. All right. You have to make sure you focus on the Beaver Liquor Company. Lick responsibly, my friend.
That's right. Please lick responsibly, people.
Yes. I just passed the Beaver Dam. Don't forget, parking is in the rear. Thank you. Yes. I have a lot of sponsors over here. I don't know if you know that, Tammy, but I do.
Don't forget Speedo.
Well, yes, Speedo also a proud sponsor, Just J Hip Speedo. Yes, I like the songs typically myself, but you guys might like your own styles. They have a lot of different styles over there at Speedo. Just J Hip prefers the songs. All right, be careful. Although, gentlemen, make sure your moves don't fall out. Be careful of any potential nip slips.
How long you worked for the Cape Coral Police Department?
I'm in my 19th year.
Back on October 10th of 2019, what did you do for the Cape Coral Police Department?
I was a detective in the Major Crimes Unit.
What was your role as a detective in the Major Crimes Unit, specifically as it relates to the 10th of October 2019?
I was assisting Detective Bell in an investigation regarding Christine Melton, and then I became the assigned detective for a missing person, Diane Ruiz.
Did you become intimately familiar with the facts and circumstances surrounding the missing person, also known as Christine Melton?
Yes, sir.
And also as related to Miss Diane Ruiz?
Yes, sir.
As a result of having received that information, did you ultimately receive a telephone call from a sergeant by the name of Jim Lazenby from the Lee County Sheriff's Office?
Yes, sir, I did.
And did he request of you to come down to the Lee County Sheriff's Office jail to meet with Mr. Wade Wilson.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
And did you go and meet with Mr. Wade Wilson?
Yes, sir. I did.
Who did you meet Wade Wilson with?
I was with Detective Jason Hicks.
Could you please describe for ladies and gentlemen jury how this meet was set up?
When you go into the Lee County Jail, there are a number of different rooms that they can provide you, so you can interview potential witnesses, suspects, things like that. This particular room was a rather large room with a table in the middle of it and some chairs set up. Makes it kind of difficult sometimes in that setting to interview somebody. Creates a large echo. You're trying to hear each other, but that's there are a couple of windows in the back, so jail personnel can watch.
So who were the only people in this room?
It was myself, Detective Hicks, and Wade Wilson.
And did Mr. Wilson indicate to you that he wished to speak to you?
He did.
Did you make any threats or promises in order to get him to speak with you?
No, sir.
Did he request, was the only request that he made of you to get some French fries?
It was a burger and fries, but yes, sir.
And as a result of
This is remember the video you guys all got angry at me with because it was echoey and it was very hard to hear. This is that. He wanted a burger and fries to locate the body of Diane Ruiz. All right. A burger and fries is what he wanted. And if you didn't get it, well, he was going to let her say it. And he actually, in this conversation, he says, I can taste those fries already.
Ew. He's so gross.
He's so focused on food. He has the McFlurry on later on.
Don't forget the McFlurry. Yeah.
He has that on later on. He's like, now I want a McFlurry as well. And what he didn't know, they already found the body. So now he's setting them. They're just setting him up because he's a moron. But we know that about Wade.
that, did he sit down and speak with you?
He did.
Okay. And was this conversation recorded?
It was.
And did you read him Miranda rights?
Yes, sir.
What are Miranda rights?
Miranda rights are to afford the defendant, suspect, the opportunity to counsel an attorney prior to any questioning from law enforcement when there's a custodial setting.
And after you had read those particular rights to him, did he agree to speak with you?
He did. I had a form with me that I read Miranda rights from, and I had him initial it and sign it, as well as myself.
And did he also verbally acknowledge to speak to you?
He did.
And you indicated once again that this was in fact recorded, correct?
Yes, sir.
Exhibit number 40.
Is it just his tattoos, or does he always have that smug look on his face?
I swear he always has it.
Yes, sir.
It annoys the
with
shit
my
out of me.
Initials.
And what does that appear to be?
The recorded statement with myself and Wade Wilson.
Have you listened to that statement?
Yes, sir.
Does that statement contain the entire interaction between you and Mr. Wilson?
Yes, sir.
Hey, sack of
This time,
nuts.
statement moves takes exhibit number 40 into evidence.
Any objection?
No objection.
Be admitted.
Permission to publish, Judge?
Yes.
Judge, the state has taken the liberty of going ahead and preparing a series of copies of transcripts for the jury to follow along, given the light of the fact in which the recording was actually took place. I have a jury instruction for the
Yes.
court. If I may approach.
You may. Any objection to the instruction? I'm sure you shared it.
Can I have one moment?
Yes, absolutely.
No objection, Judge.
All right, very well.
Grounds.
Ground.
Now, how many murder trials have you been a part of, Tammy?
Oh,
That would be 0.
Yeah. Okay.
Just count time on this.
Oh, am I giving out too much information?
Yes.
Oh, you did say more than meh.
Yeah. So Tammy J has been a part of at least 0 murder trials, but probably 12. All right, most likely, based on the information I've received, but it could be 0, but most likely 12. All right, anyways.
These are not evidence of what was actually said or who said it. If you notice any difference between what you hear on the recordings and what you read in the transcripts, you must rely.
I don't know what the living hell they're doing here. They're playing video of a jail phone call.
They're listening to that echoey video, I think.
Yeah, to determine if it can be played. We all know what's said here. He's demanding a Big Mac, fries, and a McFlurry. And then he's going to go ahead and show where the body is because the body is so well hidden. There's no way they'll find it. They found it. All right. But here he's admitting to all of his shit for a Big Mac and fries and a McFlurry. Fucking dummy. I mean, how stupid must he feel right now? All right. Now, the only thing that makes him so smug is the amount of money that's coming in for him. And that's the only thing that makes him feel this smug because he's not trying to win his case here. All right. He's waiting for the appeal because he's trying to raise as much money as possible. He's hoping he does not get the death penalty. That's all he's hoping for here. That way, he can, his appeal will look better. Well, that's not going to work out too well. But anyways, he gets catfished by a bunch of people. He gets in trouble. He's smuggling drugs while in prison. I mean, this guy is connected in terms of he's able to accomplish quite a bit while in prison. I mean, if you think about it, he nearly escaped. I mean,
we didn't get to that part.
There's a whole list of shit that he accomplished while in prison. It's quite
alert.
Well, it's quite amazing. Any minute, OJ's lawyer is going to come in and save him. Yeah. When he got catfished with OJ's lawyer, that was so funny. He called his mom and is like, "Man, we got OJ's lawyer." Meanwhile, they're using his funds to pay this lady who's saying we got OJ's lawyer, and she's just screwing him over for money. He's so stupid. Oh, but I do have a wonderful, wonderful phone call with Wade Wilson, of course. We're going to skip through this. We know where this goes.
Good morning, B.
And I believe this is where we pretty much are about ready to wrap up here. And then we're going to play a phone call of Mila.
I just heard him say it before it really says.
Jurors entry. I like this. It's almost like the knights are entering. Jurors enter. I like the announcement.
Mr. Holler.
This time the defense rests, Judge.
So, ladies and gentlemen, both the state and defense have rested. What we're going to do is I'm going to let you go home early today and have you come back tomorrow morning where we have closing arguments. And so remember the same instructions I've been giving to you ever since you first started. Don't do any research. Don't look up anything. Don't watch local television. Read any local newspapers. Don't discuss anything.
Pretty much one killer defense right there. I mean, if you think about it, these guys did a lot.
Cautionary instruction.
No objection.
Verdict.
No objection.
Verdict form.
Oops, I pulled that off stage. But hang on, we want to get to this next phone call here. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. We're going to do this real fast here.
Did everybody leave?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Where the hell did Jay go?
I'm here. Wait, you can't hear me?
Can you hear?
I'm here.
I can hear Jay. I can hear everybody.
Okay, I gotta go out and come back.
Okay, yeah. This is a Wade Wilson phone call with Mila. Now, this is virtually less than probably 15 days after the initial murder. And here's what's going on here as he's going to have this conversation with Mila, of course.
Wait for Chop Chop.
Oh, yeah, I will. And we'll wait for Chup Chup to get here. This is with Mila. Now, I like to share these all the time. All right. Sometimes we go forward and back. Remember, he had his girlfriend, Jessie. Big time part of the situation. Waste of her time. Waste of her life, of course. All right. Hey, Big Bob. How are you, Big Bob? How are you, my friend? But yes, a major part of his life, Jessie. And then he trades Jessie in for, well, many other women, but hangs on to Jessie for quite a while. Jessie spends probably about 38,000 hours of her life dealing with this. All in the interest of one day I'm going to hook up with Wade Wilson. But this is a conversation he has with Mila. Let's see how this one goes. Probably good.
Wait,
Hey, what's up?
baby.
What's wrong, baby? I know. I'm hurting, baby. Are you about to tell me you can't talk to me no more or something? You about to break my heart again? You've done it before.
I won't do it. Okay.
All right.
Wait.
Baby,
Why?
I know, dude. I know, Mila.
Why?
Hi, Bob Smith. Sorry, I got the wrong Bob. Hi, Bob Smith. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? My bad. How are you, my friend? Thank you, Faves, for correcting me on that. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Jay, do you have any jail calls from DB, or does he direct all of his calls to Paint Chips and Prison B? Actually, the Derek Brooks calls may be coming out soon after his appeal was denied. That's why everything was on hold. There could be some DB calls coming out. Sit tight, because we're talking, it was only been a couple months. They have to get released still, but I think we're going to have them. And when we do, it should be fun when we get them, because we're talking about hundreds of calls. We just have to wait for them to get released by the court. So just sit tight on those. And those will be fun. I can't wait to hear those if they get released. I know they were sealed while everything was on appeal, but his appeal was denied, so we should have those at some point. We might just have to sit and wait a little bit, but I think we'll get them. So sit tight, my friends.
We had everything. You were off.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Baby, you were off.
I know, baby. I know.
Why?
I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
Why?
Now, as he's saying, "I'm so sorry, baby," he's laughing.
I was gonna say that's the fakest cry I've ever heard.
Right.
Now, keep in mind, she knows she's on with the media at this point. She's playing his ass. All right, because she wants to get a confession out of this jackass. That's why she's on the phone with him. All right. She's playing him. However, him at the same time, he's like, sorry, baby, this was crazy. You know, cares little about anything going on.
I'm sorry, Mila. I'm sorry, baby.
Why? You were off. I can't thank you. Listen, you're done. Like, you're off, mate. You're off.
Yeah,
Why?
I know.
Why?
I don't know.
TJ, I got you on the screen here. Is that okay, or do I have to take this off?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say you're outing me. Please make it big. Make it big, Jay.
Okay.
That's a tall ask for Jay.
Wrong choice of words. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miyagi normally does that, but
Jay struggles with the
I
making it
wasn't
big.
trying to out you. We got to the part of the phone call. It's not really.
No, you are. You want me to go to jail.
Mm-hmm. Well, and Jay has a hard time making it big.
Damn. Well, there you go. Suck it.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. I'm
I
sorry.
hate you.
I know you do.
You were just done. You were done. Wait, you were
I
done.
know. I know. I was free. I know.
Well, Tammy, you could always take her name and your avatar
Our life
off.
could have been.
What's that?
I said she could always take her name and her avatar off.
Oh yeah, yeah. She could be Jane
Or
Doe.
she could just say, screw you, Jay, and leave. And I could leave, and you could be here by yourself.
We're watching Wade Wilson. I ain't doing it. Nobody's doing anything wrong here. We're watching Wade Wilson, for God's sake.
Just giving you crap, Jay. Calm down.
Wait a minute.
I know, baby. I know that. I know. I'm sorry, baby.
I
You know.
don't understand. Wait, I don't understand.
I know. I ruined. I know.
Why?
I have to understand. Like I've done this not to just myself. I've done this to you too, Mila. I know. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so fucking sorry, dude. I can't even believe like what I've done. Don't cry, baby. It's okay. It's okay, baby.
Wait,
Baby.
I'll never see you again.
No, don't say that. Why? Don't say. Baby, you can see me again. You can see me again. One day we can see each other again, baby. Yeah, we can. I mean, it's not going to be the place I
Wait,
want this.
I'm gonna get off. Get something.
What, baby?
Please insanity or something. What is
What?
wrong with you?
What are you? Can you hear me?
Plead insanity.
Huh? What, baby?
Plead insanity. Plead
I am.
insanity.
No, baby, I'm going to, baby. That's what I'm doing. Baby, I'm going to. I might still, baby, there might still be a chance for me. I'm not done yet. That's what I was, I'm not done just yet, baby.
It's not over. Sit tight, kid. It'll work out. Plead insanity. Yeah, baby. He's gonna work it all out.
I'll be home, babe. Don't worry.
Yeah, babe. Sit tight.
I'll be home to choke you again. Don't worry.
This
guy's a sicko.
I'll punch you in the face again and tell you took that like a champ.
I can't believe him.
This sick fuck. I mean, seriously.
He is.
Oh, he's the worst of the worst.
I complete insanity. Seriously. Mila, I'm so fucking. I love you so much. You know.
You're a little fucking bitch, Kelly.
Yeah.
Texted me today because I don't have any of my numbers, and I said, "I'm sorry, I lost all my contacts. Who is this?"
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kelly. I'm mad that you took it back. And she said she kept telling my friends, "Oh, we had a different relationship," like trying to like say that you and her had a different relationship. I said, "Bitch, don't give yourself any compliments, you fucking fat boy."
All right, now Mila is playing him. All right, she's talking about Kelly. This is his girlfriend before. All right, her. All right, now Kelly's all over the news, and she's going to talk some smack about Kelly just to get Wade Wilson on her side. All right, all right. Mila's not a dummy. She knows what she's doing there. She's there with the media. She's there with the police officers. Everything's recorded. She knows what she's doing. She's making a fool out of them. Oh, but we'll see.
Is she really trying to fucking do that, Mila?
Yeah, I said.
Yeah,
"Don't give
he's
yourself
trying
any
to slide up in your
compliments.
DMs.
Hey, baby.
Any compliments, you fat fucking whore.
She tell her. I love you, baby. Hey,
And then,
Mila.
Oh, it's just because you.
Miyagi, get back in my DMs. Miyagi.
No, she's going into Chub Chups.
No, Miyagi, get back in my DMs. I need my DMs. I need you to slide into my DMs, Miyagi.
Okay, stop. Let's go back to Wade.
Sorry.
Want to say something? Did you add me on that machine or whatever? That
No,
kiosk thing?
I've been drunk ever since.
Listen, I have people like contacting me on that machine, trying to like message me and stuff on there.
You're fucking Ted Bundy right now.
Apparently so. You know? Don't laugh. Baby, don't laugh. Baby, see, I need you to be strong with me because let me tell you something. There's two things are gonna happen, okay?
He's talking to Mila. That was funny in my car. Mila. That's pretty good.
There's gonna be two things that happen. One, they're gonna find me not guilty by reason of insanity, okay? Or two, they're gonna fucking kill me. They're gonna give me the fucking lethal injection.
Wait, stop. Why did you say the needle?
Are you gonna
Why?
leave me? Because I feel like I'm gonna lose you, and then I don't. Mila, you're the only thing I care about in this world, and you know that. You know how much I care for you.
You don't care about me.
Mila, you stop that bullshit right now. You quit the bullshit. You don't care about me, you fucker. I love you, baby. I know you care.
So funny.
Hey, listen, they have me like in solitary right now, you know. But
Are you still in your turtle suit?
What, baby?
Are you still in the turtle suit?
No, I've been out of the turtle suit for like 2 or 3 days now. They put me in here. I was in the turtle suit for like a week though. You know, I was in the turtle suit for like
a week and 2 days right now.
yeah, something like that, like a week and 2 days, like 10 days or something, almost nearly.
I
know, Mila. I'm so sorry that what I did to us. I feel like I know, dude. I fucking sit here and cry all goddamn day long and fucking stare at the wall and miss the shit out of you. I do, Mila, and this is fucking the worst thing that could have fucking ever happened to us. And
you were free. You were fucking free, Wade.
I know I was free. I
Right?
I was fucking.
You were in my arms. You were.
He's the worst thing that ever happened.
We had
to
a really
us.
good. Well, Mila, I can still, if I plead insanity and they fucking do something good for me, I'll still have
They're
you.
not
Hopefully.
letting you out of there, even with insanity. Then you're gonna go to an institution.
Are you still gonna come see me? Maybe.
Fuck no. I mean,
I will. I'll come see you.
You would.
I'm sorry. It's just he's trying to hook up with Mila still. And he doesn't know he's getting played until his dad calls him. It's like, you dumb bitch. His dad's phone call is the greatest phone call ever in the history of planet Earth. Was his dad's phone call.
the one we listened to last time.
Yeah, where he's like, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, it was the best phone call I've ever heard. But anyways,
Jay,
yeah.
I have something I need you to pull up before we go.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. I'm finishing this phone call.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Oh yeah, we still got a phone call to watch. We got 9 more minutes.
Oh,
if you want to,
sorry,
baby.
I'm not going to leave you.
You're gonna, baby. That's the best thing I've heard since I've been in here. Oh my God, you're incredible. Wow, Mila, I love you so much, baby. Are you gonna, baby? You know we can still get married, right? But are you gonna marry a killer now? Baby, you still owe me. No, motherfucker, you still owe me.
Killer, old people, then we'd still have a different issue.
Baby, you're still marrying me. I still love you, and if you still love me, you still.
You are the worst killer ever. You're driving that girl's car. You're the first cell phone.
I am.
And then like trying to put me in the dead girl's car.
Yes, he tried to pull her into the dead girl's car.
Jesus.
Now Mila's playing him, and she does a very good job, mind you. All right, she doesn't have to do this. The cops have her do this. The media has her do this. But no, you tried to pull me into the dead girl's car. Mila's killing it right now. Jay should check his email.
Yeah, I have something for you to do too.
He doesn't know how.
Oh boy.
Chup, do you have access to his emails? Can you check them for him?
Boy,
No, I told him I would help him with some, but you know, he insists on trying to pretend he can manage it.
This is not good. I don't like where this is heading. We'll get there. We're gonna get there. But first, we're gonna finish up this Joe phone call.
Like, you're the worst fighting killer ever.
That was the worst. That was the worst ever. Yeah, it was. That was the worst kill ever for sure. For sure, definitely.
Not
Well-
own, like, there's, you know,
Shut up.
you're not driving the car.
Well, my car was out. My car was out of gas, motherfucker. So how do you use hers?
Yeah,
I can't even drive this. I can't even drive this stick shift. You're right. Maybe I can't. You're right.
You actually are driving that car around.
Hey, at least he wasn't in the trunk while I was driving around. At least he was not in the trunk while I was driving around. At least he wasn't.
For that.
You're welcome for that.
At least she wasn't in the trunk.
Did they play this at trial?
I don't think it was necessary. Once
They could have
again,
just played this call and not even had any other witnesses or anything.
it was day 2 and the prosecution just rested. They're like, nah, we've done what we need to do with this jackass. welcome to death row, kid.
What a loser.
Oh man, but here is his ex. Here's Mila setting him up on a golden platter.
My body probably would have been returned that.
Shut the fuck up! I knew you were gonna listen. I knew you were gonna say that. Shut the fuck up, Mila. That's such a
We'll
bullshit
be right
ass
back.
lie. That is such a bullshit. I hate you too. I hate you so fucking much too. I hate you. I hate the shit out of you too, baby. Hey, baby. I need your help. You're gonna do something for me because you love the shit out of me. Send me some food, please. Send me some motherfucking food, nigga. Please. Please.
Good lord.
Send him some food. This is what he's concerned about.
Yeah.
Food. The entire time, his whole course of action is food. The Mickey D's, the fries, the McFlurry, it's all food.
Hey, no or nude?
I said you hate me.
I don't hate you, love. I don't fucking hate you at all, actually. I hate the situation that I put myself in with this. And I feel like...
You do.
What?
Wait, you out of jail.
I was free. I know. Can I... But, Mila, I know, baby.
Forever.
I know. Well, it would have been a little bit better if when I come to see you, you know what I'm saying? When I had come to see you, you weren't like...
Hey,
bro. Hey, hold on, babe. They got me on the news? They got me on the news, right? Big
You're
story.
always on the news, Wade.
Yeah.
Wade, you're on the news every night and every day.
Some dude just ran by and said, "You're famous." Jesus Christ.
Wade,
Yeah.
you want to do 15 minutes for fame? Here you go. You
Yeah,
do
here's-
everyone.
I know. Yeah, I know. Great.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not
But
happy about that.
Kelly and Tommy are living it up. Their faces are shown. Every fucking day.
Are you fucking serious, dude? Are you?
Kelly and Tommy. Sarah hasn't reached out, but Tommy and Kelly.
Tommy has though, because he's a loser, dude, and Kelly's a loser too.
They love it.
What are they doing? They're just doing like news reports on me and talking shit.
Everything. Kelly, there's photos of you with you and Kelly, and then
Shut the fuck up, dude.
And Tommy did like a live interview and said what Josh said. Josh is not on the like.
Josh?
Literally, they have no life.
Yeah,
Josh
I know. I know.
and, like,
I can't
they
believe.
love the attention.
So they're living off me right now. They're loving it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They love the attention.
Yeah.
You know what? Kelly keeps reaching out to me and saying, you had the most money. Yes,
Yeah.
Mila, you also did, but you had the most money and you fell for him this with us,
And
and you dumped it. And I was like, listen,
Why does she keep baby? Why does she keep like? Listen, because the only reason they do this is because these people have like no life, dude. Like they're fucking.
Does this sound a little bit familiar?
Sounds like his phone calls with Kelly.
Yeah. It also sounds like, I don't know, maybe creating some sort of drama for profit. I'm not throwing shade anywhere. I'm just saying it seems like a very similar situation that I'm currently in. And
That we're not supposed to talk about right now.
I don't want to talk about it, but I'm just saying
But you're bringing it up anyways.
it just seems like a thing.
Well, she keeps reaching out to my friend Carol saying, me and Wade had a different relationship. I go, Kelly, are you really trying to give yourself compliments right now?
Yeah.
Let's it's in the perspective a little.
Yeah, yeah. Let's put it in perspective all the way. How about that? Holy shit, Jesus Christ, dude.
Say, oh, Wade loved me more than you. Okay, then maybe you were with him longer. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sitting here saying that Wade loves me more than
Baby, you know that I love you more than her, though. You know I don't even love her. You know, it was like, that's like me and her. That's like you and Glenn. That's like the same shit. That's like exactly what that is. Yeah, you know that, baby. Just tell her to stop talking shit, or tell her to come.
I said, don't give yourself any compliments. I actually what I put her. She never ever called. I said, don't give yourself any compliments. You fat bitch.
Did you tell her that, baby? You told her? You told her that?
Yeah, I'll read it to you.
Okay, read it to me, love. Read it to me. I'm so proud of you for saying that. I'm so proud of you for saying that shit.
Listen, she kept saying, and I'll still be here for you.
Yeah.
Like afterwards. Let me see.
Who? Kelly said that?
Oh God, here we go.
Let me see.
Okay.
Read it to me.
Oh, yeah.
She goes, hello. I left all my contacts, because hello, Mila, how are you doing? I said, hi, I'm good. Can I ask who this is? I left all my contacts. Kelly, I saw that you spoke to the news about Wade calling, which they were there when you were on the phone. She goes, I'm mad you went back, but I almost did too. I'm glad he didn't kill you. Are you there or not?
Oh, hold on, baby. Some dude's telling me what they said on the news. That actually is like way back. I don't talk to him. All right, go ahead, baby. Sorry.
Okay, she said, Kelly, I saw you spoke to the news about Wade calling. I'm mad you went back, but I almost did too. I'm glad he didn't kill you. At least the world can now see what he really is. I said, yes, well, this is not about me, and this is not about you.
Yeah.
She keeps saying this. I go, yes, this is not about me. It's not about you. There are two dead girls. And she goes, I know it's not about me. I never tried to make it about me, which he is.
Actually, I'll answer this question for you. Let me see, where's it at? I'm looking for it. Somebody is using phone credits paid by some other woman to talk to this woman. No, Mila paid for these phone credits because she is with the press setting Wade up on these calls. Okay, the press is sitting right next to Mila, so no, Mila paid for these calls. Okay, she's not a dummy. She paid for these calls and then she shared them with the world so everyone could see who Wade Wilson was. All right, so no, let's not discredit Mila here. She's doing, I don't know if you'd say the Lord's work, but she's doing her work to make sure that she can expose Wade. And that's what she did here. All right, so I just want to make that clear. All right, she's simply playing the game to expose him.
Listen, she's trying to make it all about her. Yeah, of course.
And then she goes, I'm supposed to contact the media.
She wants the fame off me, my ex. Yeah.
She loves it.
Listen, yeah.
And she goes, my plan was to contact the media after.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Oh, no.
And she goes, look at me to make aware that my local sheriff let him go when they couldn't.
Joyce got more money for you.
People started sharing my status. Several organizations messaged me and asked if I would share news, so I did.
Yeah.
The son, the sisters, and family of both of those.
Wait, what happened, baby?
Sorry, no, somebody's. Okay, hold on.
Wait, baby, I have to call you back because it's about to hang up.
I put more money, but just listen to me.
Okay.
Ketchup, Jay, did you see Miyagi's message?
What was
she said, don't show what I sent. I have another coming.
I didn't. Dragon's Gravy sent me something. Miyagi.
I don't listen, Miyagi. I always know when you have stuff coming.
Ew.
I mean,
I doubt that highly.
That's very weird to say. Maybe we keep things a little bit more private than that. Boy, Miyagi, that went to a whole new level.
You're grossing Babes out.
Yeah, and me too.
I'm sorry, Miyagi's the one that put it out there.
I doubt that. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say, nope.
But no, she said, don't show what I sent. Have another coming.
Yeah, but you don't know what it is, and you don't know when it is ever.
Awkward has been called.
Yep.
Well, all right, we're almost done with this. Oh, boy.
Have reached out to me and said that they feel like I became the voice for those girls to show what a monster he was.
Yeah.
So the only person upset that I spoke to the media is the crusty ass baby mama and dad.
Thank you for using GTL.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications.
Well, definitely go like and subscribe, of course, to this wonderful, wonderful program, where you can check out Wade Wilson's private phone calls. I like to share one per episode of his terrible, terrible, terrible court filing, of course. And also, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I got a picture of Wade Wilson's lawyer.
Mm-mm.
You haven't seen this?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, he was doing hard work. He was doing a lot of hard work. Yeah. It was killing.
Oh, jeez. So you guys hang out together on the weekends, is what you're saying? Because that suit looks familiar. Just saying.
He borrowed it from me.
Yeah, that's why I said it looks familiar.
He's the same cup size.
At least his aren't hanging out.
Right?
Hey, shut up. Bitch.
Sure am.
I'm calling Moobs. I'm calling Jay's bestie. Man, this poor guy. Right, he was just a public defender. Should we pick on him? Probably.
No, he might not be a regular public defender.
Well,
He might be a private attorney contracted out by the public defenders.
He's pretty solid up in these days. Up in my hoodie. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
JJ Tip, just J Tip in the house.
Oh, you just wait, JJ Tip. I got something special for you.
Don't flick the tip.
Uh-huh. Soak it up now.
You know what's funny? I actually have friends still.
You don't have friends. Stop
Where?
it. Yeah.
Where? Who? Who are these people you're speaking of?
My best friend, TJ. I've known her for 44 years.
I don't know who this TJ is you're speaking of. I am Jane Doe.
Or 44 seconds.
And of course, Ketchup, who I've known for 38 years.
Uh-huh.
Ketchup used to babysit me too. I'm only 48 years old. I understand.
Yeah, so I babysat you when I was like 1 and a half or less.
No, when you were 12, you babysat me when I was 10.
In your dreams.
Yeah, you often would hold my hand and walk me to school.
Definitely not.
JJ wishes.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, Tammy J. She walked me to school every single day from, I would say, kindergarten up until, what do you remember? Tammy.
I don't remember any of this.
I feel like it was from kindergarten, preschool, up until high school. You would always come over and knock on the door. I'd come out and you would hold my hand and walk me to school. That was like the gig. To keep
As a
me-
teenager?
Well, it was to keep me out of the gang fights. The gang fights.
Because everybody was after your tip?
Damn right. Everyone
Again,
me.
JJ wishes.
Hang on. I gotta look.
Quit stalling, Jay.
Wait. Did you send me another email with all of those drop links?
No, I have something for you. I'm about to send you on Facebook.
All right, send it to me on Facebook.
All right, here you go. Pull it up. Let's go.
Let's go.
No watching it ahead of time. Just pull it up.
Right.
That's why I waited to send it to you.
I didn't get anything from you. I got some from
It's coming.
Carol. I got some from Carol.
Are you in Facebook Messenger?
Carol sends me a lot of messages, but they're like,
Well, you have to go like under me to see what I sent. That's kind of how it works.
I'm looking. I don't see shit. Did you send it yet?
Yeah.
I got a cease and desist from Miyagi. Oh wait, hang on. Just refreshed.
He's over there trying to watch it. That's what he's doing.
No, I'm not. Yeah. Oh, this looks sick. This is the type of shit that gets you a lot of subscribers.
You can say thank you to Dragon's Gravy.
This is the shit that gets you a lot of subscribers. Right here. Just tell you.
I may or may not have had something to do with this. Can you make it bigger?
Jay loves Lisa. Lisa moves so fine. Jay wants to whisper, "You're gonna be mine." My heart beats like a drum when you walk into the room. Private dancer, yeah, that's you. Private dancer, it's always true. Private dancer.
I'm gonna be honest. I got pretty good moves. I don't know what you complain.
Can you make it bigger?
I don't know. I'm
In the box in the corner, won't that make it bigger?
No, I
Down
don't.
in the right corner? Yes, perfect.
Okay. Yeah, well, let me go back.
For me, you see, private dancer, just you and me.
Here we go. I figure we'll go back to the beginning since now it's bigger. Okay, here we
I
go.
noticed.
Jay loves Lisa. Lisa moves so fine. Jay wants to whisper, "You're gonna be mine." My heart beats like a drum when you walk into the room. Private dancer, yeah, that's you. Private dancer, it's always true. Private dancer, for me you see. Private dancer, just you and me. Your smile is a sunshine. Your laugh a sweet song.
AJ's working.
I want to be near you all day, all night long. Others they can look, but they can't touch. I want to give you so.
Well, that was a thing. Yeah, that was a thing.
Thanks, Dragons Gravy.
Ladies, I am sorry if I've left you in a moment where you're completely turned on, super happy.
It's a disgusting taste in your mouth.
I understand if there's this moment where you're sitting there around your house going, because just J-Hip made it happen for you like I normally do.
Nope.
Normally do like I do.
Nope.
With Ketchup.
Nope.
Jane Doe.
Nope.
At least you got her name right finally.
Rosalind Duke. Rugen Mama. AJ's World. Miyagi, of course, my wife. All of you fine ladies out there who just want a little just J-Hip. Well, I'm here for you. It's my gig. And Dragon's Gravy says, for the G-string, I like a solid G-string. As Ketchup does. Ketchup has sent me solid,
Nope, never.
3 or 4 G-strings. Pretty typical. Pretty typical. Every week. Thank you, Jay.
Never.
Thank you, Dragon's Gravy. Hey, we got to 0.9 giveaways today. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, all things considering, because it's not even my birthday. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. Also on the Wade Wilson stream. After you find folks that have done all these wonderful things that you've done for our show, don't forget yesterday, I have to thank you all again. $705 raised for the wonderful birthday stream and be able to provide all these wonderful birthday wishes as we do over here with our channel of love, caring, and delight. Of course, that's what we do. So thank you, my fine friends. I love you all. I hope I could provide you some enjoyment today. And don't forget tomorrow, Monday Responde thingy. I have no idea what it'll be. I mean, I have an idea, but, Monday Responde thingy.
Oh no, you made Robert rage quit?
Oh, Robert rage quit.
That's terrible.
Robert. Yeah, he just lost
Hey,
his
Wiz.
He just lost his wrench too. That sucks.
You better not. I'll give it back.
Well, thank you for joining us today, TJ. I hope you had a good time. We're just hanging out, watching little court cases, doing our thing. And I hope you enjoyed your time over here, and I appreciate you hanging out with us, buddy.
First of all, my name is Jane Doe.
Oh, I mean, I meant Tammy Jane Doe.
Nope, just Jane Doe.
Just Jane Doe. Just Jane Doe. And by the way, welcome to your lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad that you have a solid non-disclosure agreement with just J-Hip. I appreciate that. Because we
DNA.
we spit shook on it. That's pretty good. It's a lot of spitting. It was almost like a Laura Owens trial over here. A lot of spitting going on here.
It's disgusting.
No, I think that went in a different direction.
You think?
All right, well, thank you all for being here. I love you all. I hope you had a good time. We're going to finish on. We'll go to day 3 of Wade Wilson's trial on Tuesday. Of course, we're going to continue on the course we've set ourselves on. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I will be back tomorrow with Monday Responde thingy. And whatever happens, happens. So anything can happen. Deal.
Yep. Jay will be back tomorrow.
Yes, and most likely Tammy will be in a lawsuit. So, anyways, good luck, my friends. I hope you're all doing well. Don't forget to wish a special happy birthday, belated happy birthday to Felicia, of course, my friend, of course, a long-term friend. And also don't forget to remember another good friend of mine, J Magic. No. Well, whatever. No, my good friend, Mo Magic. I do love her. She's a good friend. I do like Mo Magic. She's a good
Prayers
friend.
up for Sheila today.
Yes, and for Sheila. Yes, prayers up for Sheila. I hope you're all doing well. Have a great day. I'll see you later. And as we always say when we end the show, chop chop.
Chop your ass.
And I always say, all the best. Be friends, weird. And shut your ass. And as you always say, TJ.
Goody goo goo and a toodaloo doo doo.
Damn right.
Bye.
Bye.